Yes, your girl got on her hooded robe. Anyway, to everyone in the collective, I can't sleep. Someone get out of my mind. Uh, the gator. Y'all know what that is, right? Y'all know there's in the halls of the elevations. In the halls of a mentee, they have one particular gate that the soul travels through. And in this particular gate, if that person fails to of that particular gate, however it is that they are weighed, their soul is weighed, that person is swallowed whole by the alligator god, the crocodile god, the crocodile energy or entity. It swallows the soul whole. And it's really interesting because lately I've been seeing a lot of gator attacks, a lot of gator attacks. So that's what that's representing. Okay. Mesa. What's Mesa? I don't know if that's in Arizona or if it's in like New Mexico. Mesa. It could be Mesa, California. Amut. This the alligator god. Devastation. Swallowing people whole. And you know that's not me trying to be mean, but I'm saying like that's what's been coming up. I don't know, it's energy here that's, I don't know. Let's get some divine messages. Some messages from the ethers here. If I have to remove some stuff, it's because it's in a different language, you know. Sumerian, Babylonian. Christians are very significant. The Christians, you know, they are the first Chaldeans. But, you know, like the Christians, they will be the first Greek or first of the known Greco-Phoenician Roman Empire before Caesar's reign, before Alexander the Ungreat's reign. They have Phoenicians, and then before Phoenicians, I believe it's Etruscans. So, if I'm not mistaken here, the crustacean period is significant here. Crabs, Cancer, Cancerian energy. Okay. Gaelic gypsies are significant. Gaelic, if anybody's with the Gaelic community. I actually need to find some of those shops. They have beautiful, beautiful apothecary and metaphysical shops. Very different. A lot of them use like well herbs and well waters. They do a lot of self-healing, you know, potions, healing waters. Somebody is in heavy denial. This person could be facing the gate of the alligator god or entity, energy, or nectar. And they're about to be swallowed whole. They know it. Somebody feels it. Somebody a golem. Anyways, if you don't know what a golem is the old name, the old Hebrew or Judaism name for an NPC. It's called a golem. Void of soul. Maybe it may have the spiritual essence. Don't let that go over your head, because the spirit and the soul is not the same thing. Somebody could have conjured up a golem. Somebody could have decided to be a golem. Okay? That means that they decided to be a soulless vessel for an entity possession. And maybe they're about to be devoured whole by a moot energy. Canis major, the minor, the dog star minor is here. Little dog energy, underdog energy. Some of you could be considered an underdog. The runts always turn out to be the big dogs, you know? They end up running the pack, ruling, leading the pack. Belly. True. So Spirit is saying that your inner child will seek out the inner child in others, whether it's healed or not. Transformation in the reverse. So, child, that's not what I was trying to show y'all. That's my head out there, huh? Somebody lied on you in court. That's why the alligator could represent them being swallowed whole by their own devastation that they created. They lied on you in court, and this lie is about to eat them up. You know, it's the equivalent of saying you're going to make people eat their words. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Lions, lions. Your sacral chakra is significant. Somebody could have lied on you in court concerning your sacral chakra. Now, this is not going to be somebody that goes in court and say, their sacral chakra is big. No, this is going to be a person who could have lied on your sexual preferences, your sexual nature, your sexual history. Okay? That's why, and this shit is about to swallow them whole. Maybe there is a sexual disease or some type of disease here that is eating this person alive, and they tried to say you gave it to them, or this person that is a part of their devastation, it is a part of their judgment. I hear the conjuring, but it's a part of their judgment of lying on you in court. Some lie is turning into it could be a disease that's manifesting in their sexual orifices here, especially considering the fact that they lied on you in court and something has to do with, it was supposed to affect your new beginning. You were supposed to be swallowed whole. Anything that you birth forth, that you create, somebody lied on you in court. And so now they are manifesting this lie by way of devastation through their sacral chakra. This could be a disease, a possession, an infection, or any variations of such that have to do with the sacral chakra. There also could be devastations to this person's creations, creative endeavors here because of a lie that they told on you in court to cause you devastation. And it's just like, well, we got session here. Weird is okay in the reverse. So somebody feels like that your weirdness is not okay, or maybe people feel like that this person is acting strange and they're not okay. We have session. So something is serendipitous. So with that being said, this is a person who is reminiscent. The way things used to be, how they used to be, how they could have been if they only had did this. But this is what this person was trying to devastate for you, a new door that's opening. Okay? And people could feel like that this person, whatever they did, it's just not. Even if these were people that honor people being weird or different or something like that, whether it's you, this person, both of you, it's like these people feel like what this person did is not only, it's not weird, it's beyond weird, but it's not okay. Okay? And there's something about an excitement coming, or excited. You are excited about a new door opening, or you can get excited. Session is here. Yeah, somebody should have used the voice of reason in their head and in their heart. But they didn't. Because somebody's intention, typically intentions to lie on someone is to cause them a permanent, typically adverse effect. And so that's what needs to be taken into consideration. To lie, to perjure oneself against another person here, to cause some type of devastation to their life, that is one of the ultimate sins. I don't know why people don't find it so sickening, the fact that people lie and they lie so easily, so like it's not a big deal. I find that to be the most vile and disgusting act. It's one of my number one pet peeves, if not number one, that a person can do is fucking lie. And then blank. It says, stop trying to relate to people who simply can't relate to themselves. Because a liar is a liar. And maybe whoever it is that first thought what this person was doing, it was okay. It was because these people related to a person that is a liar. Liars will relate to liars. Weak-willed people will band together with weak-willed people and relate with weak-willed people. Devilish and wicked people will relate with devilish and wicked people. So Spirit is trying to tell you, or even this person, stop trying to relate to people who simply cannot relate to themselves. Tiamat, earth energy, Gaia, Ashe, grounding energy, serendipitous. Somebody tried to devastate Tiamat? Are you a descendant of Tiamat? Of earth? And Tiamat also can represent earth angel energy. It could just be a different title or an older serendipitous, a title that they use to describe earth angels at one point in time. Because Tiamat can be a title as well. A lot of these words that we call to be names, they're only titles, you know. When I think of the Netters, they're talking about principles, universal principles here. They're not actually depicting gods or deities, but on a grander scale, they would be a god or deity. We would be the cells in its body. You know what I mean? But Netters, they are talking about principles, okay, in which all that resides under Mut abides by and has to adhere to, okay? New doors opening, exciting. Let go of material things. Somebody don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to have this new level of excitement, this new part in your life, this new chapter in your life. So they could have lied on you to devastate some new door opening, a new connection, a new beginning, a new contract, a new career, a new something. And it's just like, what? But any type of extra doesn't even have to be an STD. This could be something like, it could be ovarian cancer. Somebody could have prostate cancer or something like that. Somebody could have been diagnosed with some type of inoperable disease. Because I did pick up caduceus before I turned on the camera, so that's interesting here. And it's very interesting because if this has something to do with your medical history or your sacral chakra, masculine or feminine, they could have lied on you in court to devastate you or made it seem like that you were using your sacral chakra energy or sexual orifices to devastate people here. They lied on you in court. Caduceus could mean medical records. It could mean HIPAA policies, HIPAA violations, medical records here. But there was a lie, and the lie has been detected, and people feel like that whoever this person is, they could have really had people going, and maybe people feel like, damn, how did I relate to this person? And people are starting to, they could be looking at themselves, whoever was a part of this lie on you in court concerning your sacral chakra, your groundedness and serendipitous energy, you having new opportunities, your excitement, like it could have been that these people, you know, realizing or looking at themselves, reflecting, especially in this Mercury retrograde energy, that they related to this person because they are liars themselves, or it's something within them here that made them navigate towards this person where at one point in time, whatever they were going on along with a lie in court to devastate you, it's like they thought this shit was okay, but it's like upon, maybe these people went along with something they thought was the truth, because, you know, a liar, another reason why I despise a liar and find them to be so repugnant, so vile, is because though a liar, they will be loud and boisterous. They will be public. They will go to bat, to hell and back, to the ends of earth and back, to hell and back with this fucking lie, knowing it's a lie, and they will keep on it to groups of people, masses of people, communities, families, whatever, as if it's the truth. That's what's so, it's so disgusting. Ugh. It's so fucking disgusting. And this person could have really had people going by this lie. And it's like people finding out that this person lied. It's like weird as not okay. Like, what? You mean to tell me all this time you had us going off of a lie? You had us help you lie, but these people, it's like, you didn't know that to be true about the collective. Because if this person was able to lie to you like it was the truth and get you to go along with something, you didn't have a personal experience with collective, so you helped magnify the lie. You didn't do any fact checking or anything, so it's something inside of you that screams liar, okay? Yep, that was the plan. That was a part of the plan. And I also feel like that because this person knows that they sold their soul, or because they are getting swallowed whole by the moot's energy, they're not going to make it past that gate. I feel like that this person decided that they were going to take down as many people with them as possible. They don't give a shit if it's a lie. Something is serendipitous. It made this person happy. It made this person even giddy, joyful. You know, it's like reminiscent of, it was like just to have people around to just be around them to fill up space, fill up time, air, energy, space. Even if it was with a lie, it made them feel good for the time being, even though this person knew that it would not be long lasting, that eventually, even if it was long lasting for some of you, eventually it would come to the point where people were not going to fuck with this person, but it'd be like, oh well, because I've already sacrificed you guys, so whatever, you know. And a lot of people are getting grounded. They're realizing that they are being grounded. Okay? They related to a person who was a liar, and it's like, can they really blame that person, or can they only blame themselves? Because why was this person allowed to lie to you, or why was the lie allowed to be so big to you in your life where you decided to go along with some type of plan to help lie on collective in court? You helped lie, didn't you? You didn't know the initial thing was not the truth. You didn't know that it was actually a lie, but you helped lie after that, right? You thought it was the truth, so you lied on the truth. Like, come on now. People got to stop playing the games, bro. There's something about a door and a path. Somebody's doorway is closed. Their pathway to you and plan is over with. They can't come towards you. They can't do anything. Somebody has no way out. And not only that, if a new door opened for you, you walk through that shit slammed shut right before you, right behind you. Okay? Intuition here. Okay? Somebody knew better. These people knew better. It's like if this person was yelling and saying that, swearing it's the truth, why did you have to go to court and help this person lie on collective? Like, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. The truth is the truth. It can't be refuted. Why would you need to lie to keep a truth? A truth is going to stand alone. It doesn't need to be lied. It doesn't need to be coupled with other truths, even though other truths would only strengthen it. But you don't have to put a lie on a truth to reinforce it, because it is already its own reinforcement in itself. There's something here about Ishtar and a plan, because you hold the torch. And it's not in your head. Buddhist teachings, Star and Inez. So there's something here about dream magic here too, or a dream, or some type of fallacy as well. Let me get one for that one, please and thank you. Oh, let me, the song. Captain Planet, he's a hero, gonna take the losers down to zero. I don't know why. I mean, I've been singing that for like 2 days. We're the Planeteers, and you can be one too, because saving our planet is the thing to do. Losing and polluting is not the way, or is looting and polluting is not the way. So here's what Captain Planet has to say. And what he's saying, the power is yours. And you gotta be old. You gotta be my age or older to know what I'm talking about. But there's power in the truth. And that's point blank, period. With the let go of material things here, I feel like the material things or whatever it is that this person promised these people to help them lie to reinforce the truth. Make it make sense. Come on now. There's a power in the truth. That's what I'm saying. truth is its own power, its own reinforcement, its own protective shield. It does not need to be coupled with lies. So these people got to cut the cap, bro. It's cut the cap. Yeah, and it's no more talking over coffee anymore. It's no more meeting up and having conversations about you, because whatever is going on, people are using their intuition to know that this person lied on you because you're a star. You're meant to be a star. You're coming into stardom. That could be the new open door, okay? And then we have universal laws. Then I say principles, universal laws. The laws, these laws are a part of Hermetic teachings and can be definitively, why did I write that? And can definitively be linked back to many different cultures, including ancient Egypt, Machu Picchu, Hawaii, ancient Asia, and more. It helps us to live in, why did I write live? Twice? It helps us to live live in alignment with the world around us, no matter with the world around us, no matter the culture. The law of attraction is included. So foundational principles. Something about this full moon is for sure. Full moon energy. Something is coming full circle as well. Because something is out of this world. Maybe the lie that was told was so fucking extravagant. It's almost like it gotta be the truth. Because how can a person come up with such an elaborate lie? People realizing this was really a lie. You did all this and you went this far. You got all of us involved. We did all this and it's a lie. That shit is out of this world. Weird is not okay. Sacral chakra could also indicate sacrificial energy here. These people sacrifice their own new beginnings, their own life, their own substantiation. That's what I'm hearing. They are disconnected. Okay? It came out in the reverse. You're not disconnected because you're a star. You have your own ground star or something like that. Tiamat is your earth star. Or your earth star chakra is you are grounded in your earth star chakra. Okay? Your intuition, you have mermaid power. You can call on it. Interesting. Harvest is paying off in the reverse with the light on you in court. It didn't pan out how somebody thought it would with the sacral chakra secured in the reverse. Somebody's sacral chakra is shot. If they were using your sacral energy or siphoning other people's sacral energy, maybe. It's like blowing a tire with the whole sacral chakra not being secure. Wind is in the reverse. Oh, somebody need to check themselves. I'm telling you, somebody's sick. Stop trying to relate to people who can't relate to themselves. Check yourself. Because it's like, why'd y'all go along with this? Mantras, mudras, chants, Buddhist teachings and principles. People can't talk about it. And maybe like somebody told an extravagant lie, like maybe they said you do sacral chakra magic or sex magic on people and stuff because you be chanting or something. Like people hella strange, bro. But there was a minor setback for a major comeback. Maybe you're staying very grounded here. You're meditating a lot. And people can't talk, they can't say anything about you being different because it's like, we all thought we were better than collective. We thought that we were the same. And here we are. We went along with some of the most out of this world, extravagant lives ever. And it's like, shit, they want to be your way because how you staying grounded through all of this? Because you can invoke whatever power you need because you have mastered balance and duality. With coffee in the reverse. These people can't talk because where you are showing up, standing tall, star energy, intuition, grounded, Tiamat, new doors opening, excitement, power in your truth. You're grounded or you are rounded in universal laws, foundational principles. 12 is significant or 3, mermaid power energy, beauty. But this could even be you shining here, you calling upon the powers of the waters and you are connected to the waters. And these people are realizing like, not only are you out of this world, but they don't have anything to say. It's like you shutting people's mouths down. You're putting it in to all the lies. I don't really feel like that you're doing anything great or extending yourself beyond what you can control within your own body. I feel like that you being grounded through all of this is shutting these people's mouths. They have nothing to say about you. Saffron is significant, out of this world, a stress reliever. Saffron is a stress reliever. It's also good for hormonal balances. Anybody going through perimenopause or menopause. Now, I'm not a medical professional, but you know. Weird is not okay. In the reverse, keep going. In the reverse. Serendipitous, oh, that contract for that money. In the reverse. They were thinking about it. They had already spent it. They had already dreamt it and everything, and it didn't work out. Tiamat would stop worrying. In the reverse. Somebody is worried about your connection to the earth, to the planet. With that cold Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take them losers down to see. That's the energy. So you're a part of like Captain Planet. That's also talking about divine beings, earth angels and stuff like that. Those of you that are grounded and centered in the earth, you are solely connected to the earth here. Your intuition is rooted in deep in the earth's core or crust. Beyond that, I'm talking about primordial essence. I'm talking about in the beginning of time, in the beginning of time, in the beginning, before there was ever a Garden of Eden or before earth ever took form. Because before, you know, in the beginning, you know, it tells you that earth was formless. They tell you it was a plane of darkness or the void, but they tell you earth was formless. Yeah. Raise your vibration. So intuition in the upright, raise your vibrations, thinking happy thoughts. Then listen to the voice of the spirit, the voices that you hear once you raise your vibrations. That's your intuition speaking, okay? You're a star with the Inca civilization in the reverse here. You may have like, you may have mass unalivers from your, in your ancestral history. I'm talking about mass unalivers, like I mean, some people would consider them savages, or no, these are no nonsense type of people. These will be people that would uphold what is known as universal laws, but 42 laws of my eye, whatever it is. And you know, the number one pet peeve of theirs that they slaughtered people for, beheaded people for, sacrificed people for, took people out. I'm talking about cut off hands, heads, necks, torsos, everything. Lies. One of the most frowned upon. I mean, that is, I don't know how we do it. I don't know how we do it now. I've told little small white lies and fibs, but the way that it makes me feel sick in my body and my vessel, I feel sick when I tell a lie. I can't even keep a straight face when I tell a fucking lie. Let alone take my ass to court for whatever reason and lie on someone. And then get a whole bunch of people to go along with me. They are disconnected in the reverse. There's something about a connection, but root and Madalahara, that's the root chakra. It's in the reverse. They definitely separated. Somebody is not rooted in something, but I'm trying to feel like they're not. Something is connected. What something seemed like, and maybe something seemed like an isolated lie or event. Now, let's say this is a situation where several times throughout your life for the past several years, 7 is significant here, or even 12, the month of December, the month of March, okay? But several times throughout the past few years in your life, there have been so what looks like that there was no connection to. Let's say that these were people who were already sick, who dealt with you, or who decided to at separate times in increments of 3 or something like that. They decided that they were going to go to the court and tell the same lie, like, oh, collective got me sick. I messed with them and they got me sick. Some of these are people you dealt with for a short period of time. They weren't sick. You're not sick. Other than these are people that you don't even know, but these people took money or they helped a person lie that said you got them sick, and they needed to prove it's like, oh, that person, they be doing Buddha, collective be doing Buddhist and monk chants they let you know that they be doing sacred root work and smeksh magic and stuff on people, and they be trying to bind people and stuff, bind your sacral and your root chakra, Salah. And so it's like, this person was like, I need y'all to help me get collective to like get them locked up because they done got me sick, and like, oh, my sacral chakra is in the reverse. It's not secure. Like, I already got checked. Collective gave this to me, but because they do so much root work and stuff, you can tell by how they be chanting and doing all those you can tell that they're a devil, that they're a witch or something like that. And that's how they keep getting away with getting me sick, and of course won't do nothing. So I need y'all to all come together and help me, like go to the course. And I need you to say, like 6 months from now, I need you to go towards collective. And if you can deal with them, cool. But if not, then that's still cool, because you're going to go to the course system and you're going to make it look like you're not connected to me and it's a completely isolated or separate event. But you're going to say collective got you sick too. That way it'll look better on me, and for me to prove collective is the one that got me sick. And this happened to you throughout the course of your life. Let's say the past 3 to 7 or 5 years, random people were going into court saying you got them sick. And some of these people you never even connected with. I'm talking about even falsified. That's why I picked up on that caduceus energy, right? Duality also, but the caduceus, right? It's something that these people try to root something to you. That's a form of root work. If you want to know also what that looks like too, that is a form of root work. When a person starts off with a lie because they don't want to tell the truth, but they want to devastate your life for whatever reason, and then they convince other people to go along with a lie, a narrative, to root you in a fabricated story that is so fucking out of this world. The most you can do is sit back and fucking chant and anything else, because I feel like that you don't know. Maybe you have had an intuitive nudge as to what is going on, but you've raised your vibrations and you stopped worrying about it. But these people didn't want you to stop worrying. They had a contract on your head. Because this person, the lie had gotten so big, it had extended to so many different outside sources and forces that they went to people. Some other people went to people connected to this person that started the original lie, and they put a contract out on your head. They put a contract out on your head. Like the course is because collective powerful, they a powerful witch or warlock or demon or entity, and the course, they won't never do nothing or help none of us, and we all sick. And some of these people, literally, you do not even know them. These people, are you not connected or binded to these people in no kind of way with root mudalahara in the reverse, your root chakra. You're not connected to these people in any kind of way. And they are disconnected. But it's in the reverse. So they are connected. What seem like isolated events or situation. And let's say these are people from different cities or states going to different court systems saying that you got them sick. And that would make it more believable. It's like, because, oh, this person is from this state. This person is from that state. They went to that court. They went to that court. No way that these people are disconnected this far apart. The states are. Or international, whatever it may be. It's a lie like that to where they thought that they would make it to where they wouldn't be able to ever be connected as being a part of the same elaborate scheme ass lie. But you're not even connected to these people. There is no trace. This is why the courts can't do shit to you, because they can't find evidence or traces of evidence where you are rooted to these people, connected to these people. But all these people are connected to each other. Somebody's stupid as fuck. I was going to pull on that to clarify, but child, I guess I don't need to. Okay. So anyways, Sega. I don't know what the hell. Sonic rings. Somebody thought that they were going to collect sonic rings. Trojan horse is significant. I guess that's why I picked up on Etruscians or something. Etruscians. I never know how to say their name right. But Phoenicians, Etruscians. Trojan horse is significant here. Even Trojan condoms, okay? But Trojan horse, we have Ichel, the high priestess of the moon. I'll show you to Ichel. That's who opening this door for you. It's a hidden door. Because the moon talks about subconscious blockages. It also talks about the subconsciousness. With that door, the moon goddess or moon goddess priestess showing up here, of the moon, new door opening here. There's a new level unlocking of subconscious here that's going to open new doors or manifest to open new doors here in the physical realm for you here. It's something to be excited about, okay? Letting go of material things could mean something like you moving. You may have to leave everything behind, but there, you know, that you are going to be able to manifest whatever it is that you need. Don't be afraid to let go of something. So you have a Shira, I think she's a star goddess, if I'm not mistaken. My name is Denny or Denzel or I don't know. Yep. Excited. It could be $17,000 coming to you. You may be getting a lump sum of money coming in. And again, the number 7, a contract is in the reverse. That could be how much this contract was. Let go of material things here. Somebody could be also, I'm going to let you know something right now. Because these people see, or this person sees that you're on the verge of breaking into stardom, having some new door open for you. You're destined for greatness. This person is going to try and come with some type of scam, lawsuit, scandal, and say that they're going to out you and say you got them sick, even though they know it's a lie, even though your medical records prove that you're not sick, whoever you are. Somebody is like, oh, you're going to give me $17,000. This person is a crackhead. This person is a crackhead. Because what kind of scandal, how do you blackmail somebody? Oh, I'm going to ruin your name and your life. Because this person don't want to let go of material things. You let go of material things, but this person feel like, oh, you got it. The contract didn't work well. They couldn't put a hit out on you or whatever. Or somebody rescinded their contract on because they found out this person is lying. Somebody like, I'm not going to keep going. Like, weird is not okay. This shit is beyond weird and it's not okay. And now this person is worrying, will stop worrying in the reverse. So their next thing to do, because they can't let go of material things, or they feel like that you let go of material things so easily, and this could be people, places, or things, because you really got it. You're stepping into this stardom energy. You're destined for greatness. And so it's like this person decides, just when you're about to make your mark, this new door, walking through this new door, having this newfound energy, you know, maybe manifest, maybe having a lot going on for yourself. It's like this person going to approach you and like, yeah, I'm a ruin your name. I'm gonna go public and tell people you got me sick, and knowing that you didn't get them sick. And it's like, but yet, if you don't give me $17,000, I'm gonna go public and I'm gonna say how you gave me something and yada 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 yada. Or if you gonna blackmail somebody, first of all, and collective, if you got it. If they're going to blackmail you, how far $17,000 going to go? I swear, that's crackhead shit. And this is how I know that that's crackhead shit. Because who the fuck, I mean, it's like, if you don't have $5 to spare every day, a lot of people be like, shit, I could do a lot with $17,000, but on some real shit, on some blackmailing shit. $17,000, especially if you're stepping into an energy of stardom here, you're destined for greatness. A new door is opening for you, something that is being unblocked of the subconscious mind that is allowed to be about to be brought into fruition. It's gonna be something blackmail me for what? $17,000? Oh, you a dope fiend, bro. Sis, you're a dope fiend. That's some crackhead shit. That is a crackhead dope fiend number. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Somebody gonna come towards you and blackmail you. I'll be like, shit, go public. Because what it is I'm about to sue you for, you ain't gonna be able to afford it, but I'm gonna own you, your draws, your skin. Never mind. A moot already has your soul. This person just don't want to give up. I swear I pick up on dolphin energy, bro. So a lot of us, we done found out that our past people, they some straight heads. You know what I mean? Like this dolphin shit right here. The contract, maybe people took back a contract from this person. They didn't get the money or something. So now somebody gonna try to blackmail you with some type of sex scandal, like you got a disease. And I feel like whoever you are, you in such zen mode, you really done balance yourself out through these situations. No matter if you knew that this was what was going on behind closed doors. I feel like you so balanced, you'll look at a person like, I don't give a fuck. Yo, say what you want to say. Because in all actuality, that's going to bring you attention and them attention. And it's just like, there's a power in the truth. You let material things, and the material things could be validation or even people believing in you. People believing in a lie over your truth because you know your truth. Your truth is going to be the most powerful thing that you ever walk in and stand in here. The fact that your person thinks that they can what, buy your truth or buy the silence to your truth for $17,000, or this could be them wanting to offer you $17,000. You may not want to take that. Spirit say let go of material things here because this person is only trying to bribe you. See, if you were to take this $17,000 from this person, if they approach you, I feel like that the damage, the financial, the spiritual, the mental damage, even the physical damage that has been done to you is worth way more than $17,000. The acceptance of this will be acquiescence. That means that you agree whether or not you say it out your mouth. Taking of this money will be acquiescence. It will be agreeance to what this person did to you. So like somebody trying to buy your truth. They feel like that for $17,000 they can shut your truth up. Because maybe you're about to go public and you're about to speak on this shit that happened, that people had a contract out on your head and they would not stop. And now that people have stopped, although people may not be stepping up and speaking on your behalf, they may be, but I feel like that they're not. People are not going to stand up and say, yeah, I'm stupid enough where I went along with the lie. Yeah, I need to check myself. I don't see many people doing that, okay? So somebody's last point of access, or it's like damage control, is to come and offer you 17 now. Like, damn, can I buy a 2020 vehicle off the car lot for that? No. Can I pay property taxes, buy a piece of land for that? No. Don't take that. If this is an offer of money, don't take it. It's attached to a contract. Or somebody feels like if they can get you to take this $17,000, they can get a contract reinstated on you to make you look guilty. Somebody also could be trying to blackmail you for $17,000. Like they plan on ruining your name. They plan on you losing all your material things. Baby, your truth is more valuable than this material shit or this $17,000. And I know I hear y'all out in the collective. I felt the same way, but for a lot of this shit, I wish a person would come and approach me with any level of money or amount of money that's not my own. And I ain't signing shit. I'm not doing an NDA. I'm not gonna not talk about it. If I gotta take money to silence my truth, I don't want the money. Okay. And we have calf here. Hebrew letter and a word. What's the let go of material things? It's 4 in the morning and I can't. I guess something been weighing heavy on me. So somebody not getting downloads from the sun. This person could be inside a lot. There could be something going on with somebody's skin being splotchy. Baby, let go of material things. Listen, you got so much good energy out here, ladder to success. This is why this person finna try and blackmail you for $17,000. Bro, that's some crackhead shit. This some crackhead shit. I'm telling y'all right now, this person is a fiend. Yep, ladder to success, but this is your dharma because there's power in your truth. Your truth is bringing in your dharma in the material realm. Heart of Dimbola, heart of Erzuli. I've been picking up on Erzuli dancer for 2 days now. Erzuli is the voodoo or voodoo, a priestess of beauty, love, seduction, fertility, sacral chakra, and purity, aka Virgin Mary of the Lao family spirit. Her color is blue. Dimbola, you should know who that is, the voodoo sky god. Heart can transfer a soul from one body to a surrogate body or possession, okay? Sometimes it's a little bit different. It doesn't work the same way. It depends on the entity or the level of possession and what its intention is. He is a serpent god. He moves between land and water, generating life, aka Moses. Universal law. Heart of Erzuli, heart of Dimbola. Ashe to Erzuli and Dimbola. Mermaid power, call on it. Call upon the powers of the mers at this time of my highest good. Merfolk, mermaids, mermen. They also are known as the Nomo. Okay? Ashe. Somebody, it drinks this weird drink. I don't know if it's like, I'm trying to figure out it looked like coffee. Coffee was in the reverse. This looked like coffee, but they mixed some type of voodoo. I don't know what the hell this shit is. It looks like it's like a pasty oil. It's like if it was a dry, grinded up herb and like a, what is those things called? Is it colander? It's like a dry herb that's like crushed up into powder form, and then they mix it with an oil. It goes into like a paste, but somebody puts it in a drink, and the drink looks like black coffee, but it's not black. I don't know what the hell this is. It stink like gym socks. It smells like stanky old socks. So we got mermaid power. Call upon it. This is a heaven sent. This is a gift to you. So I'll show you to the merge at this time. I'll show you to the heavens of our highest good. Something here about sangria as well. I don't know what the hell this is. This person owns some real hardcore shit. And I'm talking about some stuff that you go get from, possibly like a swamp root worker. Or you know. The swamp areas could be significant, but you know what's interesting? What's typically in the swamps? Gators. So I'm telling you, somebody went and they sacrificed themselves at the swamps. Like you can go, okay, so the crossroads is not just for like crossroads. You can go to swampy areas, to gator areas. Let's say somebody made a sacrifice in the swamps to call upon the gator god of devastation, and they called upon the god of the crossroads at the same time, right? They sacrificed something to the gator god to cause devastation in your life. But if the contract is not fulfilled, this person will be eaten alive. Crossroads, not just at intersecting like streets. Crossroads can be an intersecting of planes, an intersection of beliefs, an intersection of, let's say I get into it with a, and we have different beliefs, or we get into a heated argument. That's a crossroads, right? That's called a crossroad. So that's intersecting energies. That's when two energies intersect each other. They are both equally powerful. In this case, it will be in disagreements, right? So we have just opened up a ley line or a portal to a crossroads. Let's say I leave from that argument, we don't hatch it out. That person stay behind and get pissed off. They can call upon the energies. Typically, it's I don't like calling on him because he doesn't abide by shit. He is the ruler of his own realm. So, But who the guy of Crossroads is. Louisiana is significant. You should know who he is. Okay? He typically requires sacrificial souls, typically, but no. But anyway, so now I have left this argument and stuff, and that person, they stand behind. They're at a crossroads right now. They are so pissed off. They call upon the god or goddess or whatever of the crossroads, or to open up the crossroads. That I'm telling you, bro, this is how this shit work. That's why the spirit is telling you to invoke your power to keep yourself balanced and keep yourself in Zen energy, because that's snapping off when you know that it's invoked by somebody else and you don't call your power back. You left the trail of your big powerful energy from that argument. That other person can cross that. Do you get what I'm saying? They can cross you, or double cross, as people like to say. They can cross you and they can call upon the god or the goddesses of the crossroads. I release you back to your respective places. Salah, with love and light. Okay. Child. So they can do that. They can open up a road right there. Don't be confused and think people just go to graveyards and they just go to an intersection. This shit it's so much more powerful and so much more spiritual than what people realize. Like anything in our lives, everyday lives, things we look over, It can be used as a way to open up portals to call upon certain energies, entities at any given time. And it be from the most simplistic shit that you would never even think. Because where you got into it with this person, and you the type of person where you go in Zen mode, you let that shit go, you forget about it in a day or two, and you don't think of it to be that serious. Maybe it wasn't that serious to you, but to this person who's unbalanced and infuriated, on top of that, they're a fucking liar. So you know this person is unbalanced, and they take that argument that wasn't that serious to you, and they take it as offense. They want your whole life to be over. It's a lie. You know what I mean? So a person like that will fucking open up portals with that energy. They'll use that as a way to call upon revenge to you, because they swear in their minds they are so unbalanced, delusional. They swear that that argument, that disagreement is them needing to get revenge upon you because you have infuriated them that much, even though it wasn't that fucking serious to you. And this person, whatever the case may be, this person could have went to a crossroads at a swamp to a witch doctor, I don't know what, say it. Tell me how to say it. I don't know what a bourgeois is. A bourgeois. Okay. Somebody could have went to something that's called like that. You know, it'd be like a witch doctor, but you're like country. And I don't, no disrespect. I'm talking about old root Madalahara. Old rooted people who are old rooted. And I'm telling you, these are the people that know that they can extract energy from anything. Communication, we say high and by. There are people that are rooted in their family practices and culture from deep rooted land like South. And that's what I mean when I say country, deeply rooted in those things and root work and stuff. Those people know how to extract energy, your energy, and they know how to turn your energy against you or use it for their good, just from a simple high and by. Got to be careful, y'all. And it's people that's deeply rooted in this shit with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So what's this person's, what harvest is not paying off from a lie? That wanted to come out, but we're just going to see. Golly. Shit now. This Princess of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody knew something was a lie. Okay? Somebody wanted to falsely accuse you so they could sue you. This is all about money. Somebody's pathetic. This is crackhead shit. And for all this, to do all this, just try to blackmail you with $17,000, either give it to you or try to blackmail you for it. This is crackhead shit, bro. Or somebody done went from being at the top of the food chain to now they're at the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy type of shit. They the bottom of the barrel and shit. And somebody thought that they make an art out of this. They thought that they had perfected whatever this is, perfected the lie. They thought that the way that they lied was a skillful art. Somebody could be a skillful artist, artistically. Somebody could be a spiritual linguist. Because I keep picking up on banter, but there's another word. I'm trying to see it. And when I close my eyes, I see snake coils. Somebody could have a heater coil pack that went out in their vehicle. Confirmation. I don't know if there is even like a heater coil. I think it's a coil, child. It could be a spring for all I know. Something about a car and something that winds, but it's a real weird wind. Something here is about like linguistical art or the form of lying in an art form or fashion. Like somebody lie so elaborately, so well, it's like an art form to them. Somebody is really good with the words of persuasion, or it'll come to me. I just had this, like I've been picking up on it, right? Virtue, art and virtue. Shit, somebody thought, I don't know. Somebody is a liar. It's just so, It's like, I guess. What else? So this person was lying for your wheel of fortune, your destiny. It's a lie. Hell, they could have even been hired to come up with this elaborate scheme or something like that. Somebody also said that you, with the Princess of Wands and the art, they told people that you practice the art of seduction. That you seduce people and then you get their sacral sick. It's like Princess of Swords. But you really a cold-hearted bitch. Like the way you do something is skilled. This could even be a female child. If you a masculine, this is a woman that said you got her sick. She knows she lying. This is a real petty person, and they may think that because they look good that this secures something with the Wheel of Fortune. This person wants to cause devastation, and they're going to chariot. Didn't I say something about a heater coil pack or something with a car and the Priestess here and the Success? Somebody on drugs. I don't care what so the $17,000, like, can I keep referencing vehicles? Somebody needs $17,000 to what? Pay off a car loan or something? Somebody could have got a car loan in your name for $17,000. Somebody paid someone $17,000 so they could get a car for lying on you and saying you got them sick. And with the keep going in reverse, that same fucking vehicle, a loan vehicle, they could have repossessed this vehicle, or it could have broke down because something going on with somebody's heater coil pack. Child. Shit. Chariot, the Priestess, and the Success, and the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. Because you could be a masculine. This is a feminine here that lied and said you got them sick. A Queen of Swords. They could say they could be saying that you're sick, okay? Maybe you're on the rungs of ladder to success. You got a lot of good dharma going on. And that's because maybe you found your heart here, your passion. It could be yourself. The heart of Erzuli could be your feminine aspect, okay? You could have roots in voodoo if you don't know, and that's not necessarily bad. But nonetheless, like if you are a seductive masculine, you can have a feminine that, she could have lost a lot of contracts of money and stuff. She can't keep going. The car is not working here. She worrying her head off. She could be using moon energy here. She lied on you nonetheless. She lied on you. She could have said that you were sleeping with somebody else. You like to buy with the Wheel of Fortune, the Princess of Wands, and the art. Somebody could have said you like to pay for it. Listen, and then you got them sick. You got sick and you got them sick, but you went and checked yourself. You had a minor setback for a major comeback. Maybe you could have caught like clap or something, the chlamydia, gonorrhea or something from this person you were sleeping with or dealing with that said these lies about you. Nonetheless, it was found that this person was lying. Maybe it was something that was curable with a little antibiotics, Maybe somebody gave you a little bit of BV. I don't know what the fuck it is, but something here, it doesn't equate. Whatever it is, even if you had something, it was something that could be cured up. It's something, but whatever this person has is not what you have. If this person had a contract on you, no more. This person also tries to end any type of contracts that you had coming towards you because some businesses don't want to be associated and affiliated with somebody who got a scandal going on like this about their sexual health. People don't want, they distance themselves from that. So there was an intention here. Yep, with the ruin. You definitely could be a masculine energy. This could be about a Queen of Swords, a Princess of Swords. So a younger air sign. This could also be a person that is in very immature energy. Okay. This could be a person who felt like that they stood for you through everything, thick and thin. And then the Hangman, the ruin and the Hangman. I'm telling you, somebody tried to sabotage every area, every avenue on what you have going on because they seen you becoming successful. And you know what else? This person's heart didn't match yours because maybe your heart changed and these things happen. We definitely gonna have to start. I have a lot of, listen, I can't do everything. People don't have ideas. Boom, there you go. I fucks with you the long way if I fucks with you the long way. Everybody don't have to be skilled. Sometimes your skill is taking somebody else's shit idea and making it into yours. Like, I can't do every fucking thing, bro. I'll be exhausted. I can't do everything. And this is not a boastful, conceited thing. And I'll be tired of having to say that. Divine give me a lot of downloads. I can't do everything. I'm not. Matter of fact, it's not that I can't. I'm not doing everything. But I have idea. Man, bro, I have more than ideas. I got shit put in place for us to have sustainable communities where we teach our children at very young ages about healthy sex, sexual preferences, urges. We teach them about proper mental health. We teach them about talking and communicating, properly courting the opposite sex, courting ourselves, doing shit like cotillions again, doing stuff like, I wanted to do this thing where in every neighborhood, especially rural, urban, underdeveloped neighborhoods, where we instilled or we put, you know what I mean, like etiquette classes. I believe that etiquette school will get us so far, bro. I don't care what community you come from. Etiquette classes on a yearly basis, like 2-3 times a year, even quarterly, but etiquette classes. For real. Because a lot of stuff, what I find in these readings collective, is a lot of things, even with myself, they could be handled if I were taught proper communication. And I went to school, like college classes and stuff, with minors in communication. That was a part of my business and entrepreneurship degree that I sought out, and I never finished that. I didn't. I was very young. It became real tedious and I got bored. So, but with the art and masters of communication, that's what the fuck this is. Art and masters of communication. Somebody could have a degree in that. They got to be certified and or have a master's in like communications. That's significant for somebody. They can have like a degree in communications with a minor in art, applied art, the applied art of proper communication. But this person learned to use it in a negative connotation to lie. It's an art form to them, their lives, whoever this is. Something could be Semitic. Somebody Semitic or Semitic. Somebody could be Semitic, okay? So that would be like Muslim. No disrespect to the faith, I'm not pointing you out, but this could be you, okay? It could be the Muslim faith, okay? They believe heavily in not lying, but hey, to each his own. Somebody also believes that once you make a commitment to someone, you're never supposed to leave or break up, get a divorce, or something going on weird like that. And maybe you wanted to break up, split up from with this person, and maybe there was some type of level of agreement or something in acquiescence. Again, if you don't agree to not consent, then you are agreeing to it, point blank, period. Especially with a person who has mastered the art form of lying. So when you started being successful, you realized that your heart needed to change to align you with this ladder to success. The Dharma, something being heaven sent. You about to open new doors. You gaining new contracts. You opening up or unlocking new levels from the subconscious mind of your Dharma and bringing it, manifesting it into the physical realm. But you realize your heart needed to be in alignment. And maybe your mate, it was time for their heart to be in an alignment too. And they didn't want to. But this is like a heaven sent opportunity for all of you, for the both of you, I don't know if y'all have a family together, whoever you are, whatever this is talking about. But nonetheless, somebody wasn't ready to put their heart in alignment because their life, even the connection that you had with this person, no matter how long you were with them, a lot of shit was wrapped around and surrounded around lies. Things you don't know are lies. With the death and the priestess. And a success. Somebody want to put it into whatever it is that you had spiritually coming to you in the physical, period. They realized that either they didn't want to get into alignment, so they didn't want you to have it. They felt like it was too hard for them to do, or they waited to the last minute to get in alignment. But by then your heart was already in a different place. So they decided to use a lie to ruin your life. They said that you got them sick. And then they got other people to go along with it and say you slept around, you got them all sick. Failure. It was a failure. Peace. Now they call it truth, virtue. Because even with masculine and feminine, you're being seen as virtuous. You're not a person like this. But they tried to ruin your ass and sacrifice you. All your tracks, everything before you even got there. I guess they felt like, so this is the thing about stuff like that, is the hypocrisy in this. It's like, even if people got to realize that these people are crazy as hell, because even if they are able to ruin any of your your future endeavors, any type of moving forward. So like, what they got to realize, like, this is real important. This is the part that they are missing. When your heart is out of alignment with that person, it doesn't matter what they ruin for you. It doesn't matter what they keep from working out for you. Your heart is not there anymore. It is not going to be anything that they can do to make you stay. It is not going to be anything that they're going to be able to do to make you change your heart or revert your heart space back to a place of unalignment or misalignment. Just to be with them. That doesn't, they ruin every fucking thing. So like, that does not mean you're ever going back to them. This is what they don't get. This is what they don't get. Because here, obviously, the intention was for you to never be able to move forward, move on to somewhere else, have success without them. That was the whole point of something. And even and they thought in their head, well, since your heart is not aligned and you don't love me anymore, you've outgrown me, and now you think you were better, so I'm going to ruin your career. All this stuff didn't work, so now I'm going to come towards you and I'm going to blackmail you and say I'm going to ruin your name. And it's just like, bitch, didn't you do that in court already? Because masculine, this could be a feminine energy on me, or feminine, this could be a masculine energy. Take that as it resonates, okay? I don't see any type of I see a princess of wands and I see a princess of swords. I feel like that this is the person that was the issue, because right after the princess of wands and the princess of swords is ruin and the hangman. Somebody thought that they were skilled in whatever the hell that they were doing, because somebody is used to turning the wheel against you or in the favor of themselves, because they're a fucking liar. That's why I'm saying, even you maybe when you got your heart into alignment, you realize that getting with this person, it's like you realize that you know how a lot of the times it's not until we awaken or we go through the most craziest shit, especially in relationships, and we be with people long periods of time, right? And it's like it's only when we get ourselves in alignment, we open our hearts up to be open to whatever it is the source has for us, that we start open. It's like we become awake, and it's like, you always been like this? I know y'all all have experienced it, right? It's like, you always been like this? Have you always been this hateful, despicable person? Have you always looked like this? Have you always behaved like this? I don't remember you being like this. It's because we've been under the spell of their lies. Typically, they get into these relationships based off of lies. And then they have to tell more lies to keep it up. So then you'll find that 12 years down the line, 20 years down the line, half of your relationship is based off of lies. You realize that when you awaken and your heart is not in alignment with that person, however long or short a period of time you've been with them, you realize that everything or most of what you know that relationship to be is fucking lies. And it makes you, when you awaken and the lies become, I don't know about anyone else, it's fucking cringe to me. Because why are you lying? It's so fucking cringe to me for people to lie. And you just be looking at people like you. And with that being said, you know, most people only lie because they are fearful. And it's like, you lie to me because you're scared of me? Or you lie to me because you're scared of losing me? That tells me something about me. That let me know I'm something worth losing. That let me know I'm something that's powerful as fuck. That lets me know that I'm powerful enough, even when I don't see it. You see the power in me enough to make you fearful to want to fucking lie to me, you vile, despicable piece of shit. That's for somebody. Still lie. But we don't realize this shit until we get our hearts in alignment. Some of y'all could have been in relationships that was literally based off of the star, the fool. I'm telling you, it's only when we heal and get into alignment, we realize we were some fool-ass suckers for love. Ace of Cups. We realize, like, damn. See, like, love is not blinding, technically. Love is healing and blinding. It's only blinding when we are not in alignment with it, with its proper force, with love's proper dharmic force. When we are unhealed, when we are unawakened, we're misaligned here. Love is a blinding factor. It does make us a fucking fool. We overlook everything. And a lot of the times when we awaken and align ourselves, we look at all the things we overlooked and we be disgusted with ourselves. Like, yuck. Shit, check yourself. Minor setback for a major comeback. And now whoever you are, you're invoking whatever power you need because you have mastered balance and duality, okay? You could be going through stress reliever classes, taking stress reliever herbs here, masculine or feminine here, okay? And you got a lot going on for yourself here. Something is not ancient too. What's the Inca civilization in the reverse? Again, Semitic. I keep hearing like Semitic, okay? That could be somebody's practice here. Inca civilization was success and strength. But why is it in the reverse, the universe? Because the Inca civilization, they believe somebody could be born in 69 or 96. They believe that success was measured by a person's strength of their truth. That's how they got to true Dharma, or that's the heart space to get to Dharma or to bring down Dharma. Ladder to success, because the ladder can go up or down, right? And just because you climb down the ladder doesn't, sometimes that means you just got to come down for a little bit. That doesn't mean failure, right? And another thing that I got was that a weakness is nothing less than an untapped strength. Let that sink in. That's for somebody, some people, okay? With the universe and the Ace of Swords, yep. See, something is not, and the moon here. We got the moon again, the Ace of Swords and the moon. So something here is not an outdated belief when it comes to how it is that we manifest Dharma. When we get ourselves into alignment, or the universe calls for us to get into alignment and say, hey, we got some beautiful things for you to get your heart in order, right? We find that there is more power and strength in our truths than living a lie. And that's when the wheel turns in our favor and against the people that don't want to align with us. It just is what it is. And this is what happens when people be like, you know, I fell out of love, we grew apart, our hearts grew apart, we grew into two different people. It be like that. Because typically in these relationships, as we are coming out of them, the older relationships that are falling away, we'll realize that somebody never was really for us. They just did a lot of fucking lying and manipulating the fucking will in their favor to keep us under their rule of thumb based off of lies. And the more that they stayed, the longer they stayed with us, the more they had to lie. And before those people know it, I see a lot of these people become ruined, hangman, destructive in our lives, because before they know it, they'll be in a relationship 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years with you. And they realize that they started off the relationship with a lie. And all these years, they have had to tell on top of another to overlap or to hide another lie, and they'll realize their whole relationship with you is a lie and they're a lie, and they will become so uncomfortable with the fact that they know that everything you built up, they participated in building with you is all based off of lies. The only one that doesn't know is you, and it sits wrong in their spirit, and these people become destructive fucking forces. But fortunately for us, the magnitude of their destructive force, it will force our ass awake or into an alignment. And it'll be like, woo! One day we'll be like, what the fuck? Sometimes they'll tell a lie so blatantly, I heard blatantly fragrant. Sometimes these people will tell a lie and it'll be the smallest shit that trigger us awake. Like they'll tell a lie so simple and it's like, why are you lying? And I know you're lying. And it's just like, you lied about something so small like that, and then it's like, bing. You told that lie too good. Because if you lying about that, and it's that small, it's something else that was similar to that, and you told me the same thing or gave me the same answer. Was that a lie? Wait a minute. Did you lie about that too? Wait a minute. Did you lie about that too? What about that? And we'll fucking be like, what the fuck? Like, so 15 years, I've been together 15 years. 15 years I've been with you, and you've been lying all this time? Oh man, wait a fucking minute, right? Like, wait. Worry. Stop worrying in the reverse to the worry. I really don't want to stand up, but whatever. To the worry. Somebody hella worried. I mean, worry times two. Because it's not only that somebody is going to realize, or this person, you, whoever this is, it's like you're gonna realize that the only reason why you stay stuck to this person for this long is because everything was a lie. Or at least it's 70% of it was a lie, and that's enough to know that your whole relationship was a lie. Then I'm sorry. If it's, I don't like a liar. You got 5%, you got 2%, maybe 1.5. 2%. I give you. It's a lot of me. I don't even know. I'm telling you, I don't like a liar. When I catch a person lying to me, I'll be like, okay, this motherfucker lying. I'm gonna see what else they gonna lie about. Oh, for real? But I had to learn, bro. I was so fucking oblivious to that other relationship. I was so oblivious to that other relationship. It's crazy as hell how much, and it's only when I look back and I be like, and so I'll look back on that stuff and I'll be like, this person lied to me all this time. All that was a lie? You lied about this? And I'm like, how did I miss it? How did I miss it? I think it'd be more so that I'd be shocked at myself. Whoever you are, the trauma that's caused from realizing a lot of stuff has been a lie. It's disgusting. But whatever it is, a lie you caught this person in, it was something so small, but it awakened you to the fact that there are many, many, many other things that this person has lied about. And maybe you have uncovered secrets here where this person has been behind the scenes lying on your health status, okay? Maybe people could have even started coming to you and telling you that they work with this person, or this person was behind your back saying all this stuff about your health status. Trying to ruin your reputation, like, oh, this person want to leave me, they want to break up. It's because they're sick. It's because they done got me sick, and now like they gonna leave me with like that. Like somebody did too much. And maybe you like, wow, maybe you don't even know this. Maybe you just so focused on your success, your dharma. It's like, yep, I'm telling you, somebody was lying and saying Knight of Wands and strife. They said you got them sick. Boy, King, shut the fuck up with your silly dumb ass. You frumpy ass couch potato. Fuck you talking about? Say something intelligent. Fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of my channel, bro. I said I can't sleep. I didn't say that I went up for the bullshit. Hey, when your girl don't get no sleep, it can be total utter madness and chaos. I'm letting you know right now. Better watch what the fuck you say to me over here on this channel. Say something intelligent. Your mom's a bitch. She's a whore that gave birth to your dog ass. That's intelligent. Hopefully the bitch know not to birth any more litters of fucking dumb bubble guppies like you. You simple-minded fucking buffoon. I really be with the shits. Like people, when I'm not asleep, I can't sleep. These fucking energies are bothering me. People better watch it. So 7 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody was going around saying you got them sick. Or at least this is what they're doing right now. It's not working though. Is somebody going to offer you money? Or this person is going to try and settle out of court? Or this person is going to try and blackmail you? Nonetheless, this person is a drug addict. Because $17,000 is no money. Happiness, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody going to swimp this shit right up their nose, okay? With swiftness and the Empress. Knight of Pentacles and Dominion. Because somebody is ruled by material things. That $17 won't go far. This is like and even if this is not a drug habit, somebody could have a shopping habit, a gambling addiction, something like that. Trigger warning, trigger warning over here. Okay? Trigger warning over here. Okay? Somebody could just like to buy material things here, and they think there's a person that thinks $17,000 is going to set them for life. Is this person young? Or are they just never made a keep or a living for themselves here? That's a lie. Has this person ever said that they were successful? That's a fucking lie. It's like, damn, how many Mari Povich lie detector tests do people need to know that this person a fucking liar? Everything is a lie about this person. Everything, with the hermit and the fool. And now people looking into it, and then it's like, damn. It's like a person's whole life existence, everything they are. If they said they were successful, that's a lie. People dug into this person. They feel so stupid for going along with this narrative, this lie and stuff. If they took money, if they got paid $17,000, whatever it is, a lot of people are realizing that it was not worth it. They feel real stupid. Because they look into this person and it's like this fucking lie is so elaborate, it's out of this world. Somebody is like, bro, sis, are you not okay? This shit is not okay. These people can even be trying to come up with some type of scheme or some type of way to blackmail this person for getting them caught up in this mess. $17,000. This could be the price of a lawyer as well. Somebody gonna try to hit you. It's something about here. I don't know. I just don't, the amount, I don't like it. I don't like what it looked like or what it feels like. I don't know about, and this, I don't know how to tell people this. Sometimes it's just numbers give me a certain feeling. And they'll be like, what you got against numbers? Nothing. Sometimes they just give off energies, letters, words, paragraphs, sentences, sounds, smells. They just give off certain different type of energies here. It's something about this 17,000 that don't sit right with me. Love, the Prince of Swords, wealth, pleasure, lust in the reverse, the sun, failure. Somebody really was trying to put you out there. Masculine or feminine. That's something I don't like about that $17,000. 5 of Wands. I think this is blackmail. I think it's blackmail. The Strength. High Priestess. You're going to have whether you know this or not, if this was already presented to you, you knew. And if it's about to be presented to you, you're going to know better. You're going to know something is up with this, because after that, to clarify, the Strength and the High Priestess is 5 of Pentacles. This $17,000, whatever it is, it's attached to a 5 of Pentacles energy and the 9 of Swords. So don't take it. Don't fall into it. 6 of Cups for something in the past. It could be about kids. I don't know what the fuck this is, man. I would not. The Hermit. Somebody is being investigated about some shit too. I don't know if it's this or if it's something in the past that had to do with $17,000. This could be how much a contract was that they put on your head. Mind you, a contract don't always have to be a hit contract, and a hit contract don't always mean unaliving. Sometimes it may be just mean unaliving your success, unaliving your potential, your 3 of Wands, your ships coming in, your fortune, good stuff that you having coming in, your wheel of fortune, things turning in your favor. The hit contract could be about that. A hit contract could be put on, you could give it to a witch doctor. If somebody could have gave a witch doctor $17,000 at the crossroads, paid this person to put you in some type of devastation contract where you will always have nothing but ruin and sacrifices, losses here. Okay, 5 of Pentacles energy, the Hermit. And it's something that's being looked into deeper. I don't know what this is, but I'm not gonna do that, bro. I don't want those energies right now. I don't want to talk to no. I'm not trying to talk to. Do not start coming over here. Do not. I don't feel like it. I don't have enough energy reserved for that. Man, I don't think that's funny. I do not feel like talking to no spirits right now, bro. Like, it's a body in the swamp. Somebody's gonna find it. Somebody's gonna find it. Okay? It's a body in the swamp. What swamp? I don't know. I don't want to look at intersections. I don't want to look at places. I don't want to look at I don't want to. I just don't, bro. I just don't. Because if you don't tell, if you do not tell them to stop, they are. Oh, they get overbearing, and then yeah, they died in tragic ways. Something could have happened to them, but you don't have to always say yes, bro. And that's the thing. They won't let me sleep. They won't stop bothering me, and I know. But I don't have to say yes to them all. Sometimes I don't have the energy. I'm sleepy as it is. I got up to do a reading because I couldn't get the energy. And now they want to start showing me the body in a slump. It could be multiple bodies in a slump near a house that's brown. It's a shack. I don't want to do it. I just don't. Some here is about a two of cups here. And a king of wands and a three of cups. Who they work with, eight of pentacles. King of Wands, a princess of swords. This be the same repeat ass energy, bro. I don't know who these people are. You know what? I did a live, or I did a recording. I don't know what, but I put the title is a traveling family of circus. I don't know what to call them. They like circus. It's a traveling circus family. But these are melanated people. They from old rooted places, even overseas. They can have like a lot of it could be Semitic, it could be Jewish, and there's another word for I remember I said like Obaya, Obajawa, something like that, bro. It's something like that, but it's these people that their family, their bloodline has been cursed to roam the earth as vagrants. Child, this that family. These people, they travel. I don't know how many of them there are, but they break up in groups. There'll be like a group of, let's say, five, five to 10 of them. And they'll go in this region. Let's say this region is southern. They'll go in this region. There's some here over in the Tennessee, Kentucky area. And there's some that could be like between Tennessee, between like Georgia and Florida area, right? And it's about four groups of them. One of them is in California, and there could be one in between California and Nevada. And this is how they spread out. It's a whole bunch of them, but they're not all. And maybe in total blood, family, relatives, it's maybe 5 to 8 of them. No bullshit. No bullshit. But all these other people that work with them that are like a part of this, I don't know what they are. They recruit these people. They go into their neighborhoods. They be out of towners. They plant themselves. They become successful. They use root work and magic on the people in the community to siphon energy to become pillars of the community, successful, have connections, falsify contract. It's all kind of shit that goes on like that. That's because these people be destiny swapping, right? And so particularly there is a younger feminine energy. They like to, they will, I'm trying to figure this out. So when they initially came here, it wasn't that many of them. It was probably like a granddad, a grandmother, a granddaughter. She young. She could be a queen of wands or a queen of swords, a younger feminine energy. Maybe like an uncle, and like the queen of wands, she got like a brother, but he also, it's like incest shit going on. I'm telling y'all right now. And the brother is also her husband, her pimp, her handler. And this family, they did stuff to her to groom her at a very early age to be very, she's very materialistic. She's very beauty focused. It's not even conceited, very insecure, but she's all about her body looking a certain way. And that's because they groom her. So when they go set and make their roots, plant their roots in a community, this is how they started off. They go make their roots in this community. This is how initially stemmed off. I'm gonna tell y'all how the shit branched off, and then they would use her to go after men, whether they were married or not. They would use her to go after men that had money to get things from them, get her body done up, make her look better, get improvements and stuff. And she would use them for their money and get them for what she had. Now, typically what this feminine energy would do, how they would use her, is she was going off of, she always reported back. Mind you, this man, it could be a king of wands as her pimp, bro. But this is like her uncle or her cousin or something. I'm talking about that, but it's her husband. He her handler, he's her groomer, bro. It's some weird, but she the youngest of them. And then it's like, once she get these men entangled with these money, they attach entities to them. They do root work on them. They get these men, whoever the men are, and they go for wealthy men that have they literally that have connections and got money. And they put something on that person, and then they get them to come and join their group, and everybody they're connected to, they'll start working together with that man, and everybody he's connected to, family, friends, co-workers, homeboys, homegirls, church member, anything like that, they'll get that person as they're under a spell and root work, they'll convince that person with that entity attachment to get these people to come and join. Now all these people done start coming in this particular area. They attach entities to them. They destiny swap with them. They siphon their energy. They bind them. I'm telling you, to the group. They make them take blood oaths, and then they promise them money. They give them money. They give them siphon energy. And then when their group gets big enough, they branch out to different places and they start the cycle over again. These men, these women are part of these groups. They'll go here, they'll go there. And what they'll do is they'll target younger feminine energies that are a part of the group, or they'll use the ones that are part of their group, or they will find ones in the community that they have planted themselves in, and they will use them, they will groom them, they will do things, sacral chakra, unsecure. They will do things to them here to attach an entity and then get them to go out in those communities and do the same thing. And these people have gained a big following. They don't get people really see. But listen, when I saw this man the first time I saw him, he was sitting in an old restaurant, old diner, not a restaurant. It was a diner, and it had to be in Louisiana. And I just knew it. He had on, it's a dark-skinned man. He was short. He about 5. He can't be no more than like 4'9", 5, between 4'9" and like 5'2". Kid you not. Short, dark-skinned man, older, bald head, but he likes to wear one of those short brimmed black hats, okay? He used to wear this brown tweed print jacket, like a professional one, like you will wear to court, but it's like 2.5 sizes too big. And he was sitting at this table and he was talking to another man, and they was talking about me. Now, granted, that doesn't mean that they were talking about me, but as soon as the man, how I see in dreams, when spirit want me to see things for exactly what they are, they will put me into somebody's eyes. And I will start seeing through their eyes. So I was sitting across from this older man, and the older man was talking to me, but he was talking to a man. I was a man. And all of a sudden, when the old man, he stopped talking, and then he looked into my eyes and he said, because he knew I was there. I said, this man is aware of me. In their active conversation, this man is aware that it's me, even though I look like this man. So he stopped right there. The dream abruptly ended. The next time I seen this man was when I was having a vision of like the dude I thought was my twin flame. And he fine as fuck, bro. He fine as fuck. But what I saw was him. He was coming out of the back door of this house, and he was going into a house that was behind it. You know how they do like one of the sheds or tiny homes? It was like that, but it was a house that had been built, and you could tell it was in Louisiana, bro, or in some type of backwoods type of place. He came out of that door, and he looked like my twin flame. But when he got closer to the house, it was like I was standing at the door, but I was in the body of this feminine right here, looking through her eyes at him coming through the back door towards here. The house was all fucked up. I didn't clean, like she hadn't cleaned up. It was nasty. She had been doing root work on this man, on his wiener, on the candles, bro. Like, bro, I seen all this crazy ass shit. And she also do tarot cards. infiltrated the tarot card community. She got karmic tarot card readers that's a part of this group because they have entity attachments. These people weren't in realization of this shit. But all day, this man stood up, my twin flame going to work, and all day she's sitting in the house, kids dirty, saggy Pampers, shit all in, like nothing cooked. And as soon as I seen him walking out the back door, I'm like, oh shit, let me run in. And I took a pack of ground beef out of the freezer and I tried to drop it into a skillet and put some water, because if you know, you know. And I tried to hurry up and unthaw it like I was just gonna start cooking. Like, bro, house nasty as fuck, kitchen nasty as fuck. It's shit, cereal, bullshit all on the floor, like, bro. And as I put the ground beef on and try to hurry up and start putting dirty laundry in the baskets, I ran back to the door. But only this time, when I looked out the door, my twin flame turned into that same old man sitting in that diner. Same tweed jacket. It looked like my twin flame was coming from court, bro. It looked like he was coming from court. Everything on here was too big. It was like, you know, like somebody wearing a suit and you like, damn, I know you borrowed that, because whoever you got that from is 2 times bigger than you. And my twin flame, he pretty big and tall, bro. He fine as fuck, but my twin flame, he pretty big and tall. So as tall as he is, over 6 foot or so, there's no way that suit should have fit him. But he came like, it was huge on him, and he had just come from court. He was looking hella like this. And so when I ran back to the door, I could see him. Then all of a sudden he changed to that old man. And all of a sudden the suit was hella big on him. And when he got to by the time I didn't wait for him to make it to the door, I ran back in and tried to act like I was cleaning up, act like I was cooking. Bitch, I hadn't done nothing in the fucking house, bro. This is who this is right here. Whoever she is, right? And he came in the house and he turned back to my twin flame. But he came in as the old man, he saw me, and then when I turned, he turned back to my twin flame. And he was like, man, what the fuck you been doing all goddamn day? And all of a sudden, I could hear me from her mouth, but through her mouth and by. I don't know how to explain this shit. And I said, nigga, what the fuck you think she been fucking doing all goddamn day? And it was like that. And this girl, whoever she is, she a part of this traveling circus of people. I got a fucking line, bro. And these are the same people that keep coming out. They grown people. They get in connections with people. 3 of Cups, King of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I'm telling you, these are people that attach things to people via root work. I'm talking about old root work. Their family bloodline does this because they were cursed to live the earth eternally as vagrants or vagabonds or peddlers and beggars, bro. And I'm telling you, with the information they gave me was like traveling circus, 4 Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. I'm telling you what I love. And it's got a King of Wands that's a part of it. This is like the girls. He like her uncle, but her pimp, but her husband. It's some weird shit, bro. Like, it's weird as fuck. And then the older woman, she a thin, like medium tall. She about 5'3", 5'4", and she real bald on the sides. And this woman, this big ass, like this rattle thing that she shaking, got these fucking, it's like a maraca, but it got these cowrie shells on there. And it's a spirit rattle, bro. It's a spirit rattle. And the next time I saw her, she wear her hair up in a ponytail and sticking straight up. She don't have a lot of hair. She bald all on the sides right here. She dark skinned, she real thin. She is this girl's grandmother. But this girl's grandmother, she attached an entity to her when she was real young. And they groomed her, bro. They groomed her because, like, I'm telling you, like, and I don't know what this is, but you know, maybe this has something to do with that, because what they showed me is that these people started off small. They have gotten really big. They got a really big following, and they have made planets from roots, spiritual, physical, witchical. Okay, they have planted roots in many communities here, many communities that have been brainwashed or that have had magic done to them to make them think that these people are good people or pillars of community. They accept them into their families, their homes, their organizations, their congregations, and everything. But these people, bro, I'm telling you, like, and this feel like that this is it stems from that. Because let's say that one of these people are part of one of these groups, they went and infiltrated some of the elite circles, some of like the uppity people, the people that are a part of like societies that do like galas and etiquette classes, and they do like charity and stuff, work, they get grants and stuff for the community, child care, food programs and community, summer programs and stuff like that, and stuff like these type of people. These type of people are those type of people that infiltrate these places, and they have spread. And this was 2 years ago that I did this reading, and they have spread. And whatever this shit is that's going on, somebody could be a part of an organization like this, okay? With the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, they all work together. For some of you, you could be the King of Wands. For some of you, you could be the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Swords, okay? For some of you, you could be you whoever you need to be, but the Two of Cups is here. This is what these people do. They go after people that they know have divine unions and contracts, that they have destinies here that's filled with dharma. And these people go to a community near you, okay? They scope people out. They make their footing in there. They become cool with a couple people that they know that they could use to put some root work on. And these people liars. They spread word of mouth and stuff like that. And then they connect with other people in the community. Before you know it, everybody in the community, they look up and these like, it's like nobody remembers these people coming. They don't remember where they really came from. They really don't really know how they made a name for themselves. They just remember that all of a sudden these people became big in the community, but nobody remembers the rest. This is what's going on right here. Whoever you are, whoever you are, you could be dealing with a person that's a part of this shit. And that doesn't mean that it's this particular feminine. It's just that this is what they do to feminine energies this way. Okay? If you're a masculine, this is what they do to feminines. Younger feminines, they go after the younger ones here. They come from a troubled life, a life of ruin, a life of sabotage, sacrifice, drug abuse of any kind, a broken family, foster home, stuff like that. They aim or target young women or females here in the community because those are the ones that they can break in, okay? And those are the ones that they can groom, put root work on, attach an entity to, and then have that person be hella shallow and superficial and materialistic, and they can use them. They know that they're going to go out and use their bodies to attach themselves to wealthy men, wealthy females, people with pull, people with some clout, some coup to their name, people with reach, people with connections and resources in the court systems and in the school and department and boards of education and the hospitals and the banks. I'm telling you right now, whoever you are, you can realize you don't know the extent, but this person is a part of this shit. I don't know how I got here, but because it's too hard for me to ignore, because every time this Princess of Wands comes out, this King of Wands come out. If you go look at that video, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. A younger fire sign or air sign feminine. She could be any fucking sign. She could be a water sign, but she is a shapeshifter. The entity allows for her to be a shapeshifter, but this is talking about multiple energies. But her particularly, when I did this video and first picked up on these fucking people, I did it under a blue UV light reading, right? When I picked up on her, this King of Wands came out. He also came out as the third party behind the scenes. She also came out as a woman that was used for a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles, and a King of Wands, separate energies from this one. And she pretended to be everything these men needed them to be. And then she got what she needed and left them in ruin. She sabotaged them. She worked with their enemies to sabotage them, steal their destiny, siphon their energy, thwart their business opportunities. One of them have like a construction business or a building. This woman went and worked with somebody's fucking rival and stuff to steal a contract from them for a building investment. I think that was a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles. But I know it was a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups, and a King of Wands. And I said, at the end of the reading, I said, you want to know something? I said, King of Cups. This woman knew that you're a heartfelt person. You love with all your heart. You would do anything for anybody you love. So she pretended she watched you. She studied you. She groomed you. And I even said, I said, she watched you, she studied you, she was groomed to be for you. This woman knows exactly what she's doing because it's not her first rodeo. I said she pretended to be everything she needed to be to get what she wanted out of you, and then she left you high and dry. Then the next row, it was a king of wands, a king of pentacles. Same thing. This woman came off as a queen of pentacles. Somebody about her money, somebody about her business, but she really ended up being a fucking scam artist. She was everything that she needed to be, showing up, I mean, body tight, looking good. And she showed up with all the material things, like she really got it together. She showed up in all the groups that he was a part of, but only so she can get exactly what she needed, which is not typically money or love from these people. It's their fucking destinies, okay? Once they open themselves up to her wholeheartedly, she goes in for the kill. And I said she did this because she watched you. She studied you from afar, long periods of time. I said all three of y'all bumped into this woman at random or met her through a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. I said that wasn't by accident. Then we got to the king of wands, same thing. She looked good. You're passionate. You like the way women look. You like women to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's like, damn, if they get it hard, and I made it clear to these men. I said, now y'all want to know the catch-22? After I got done with all their separate readings, I said, this is the same fucking woman. And I said, now let me tell you something. And I did a second part after this video. I said, now let me tell you something. There's a king of wands in particular that's attached to this woman. This man is her groomer and her pimp. This man, he is the one that scopes you men, and he puts the target on you. He sick this woman on you. You, she studies you, he watches you, he studies you. Three of cups. They all have other people that watch you, study you, your areas, your mannerisms, what you like, who you hang around, what you do for fun, what's your favorite color, where you go, where you like to do, how you wear your hair, your favorite barber, tattoo artist, your music of taste. These people watch you for a very long time. This king of wands and three other people working with him. And then they give all this information to the woman. She studies the target. She goes in for the kill. She get what she want. She take a motherfucker destiny, she attach an entity to them, and then she leave. And then these motherfuckers left out here in the world, and they just be fucked up individuals doing the same thing, but it's the entity running them. Because even when she leave these men, the entity, the root work that they do to these men, to these people in these communities, from far away, they can control them like remote controls with it, whatever this ancient energy or entity is. I'm telling y'all right now, that is the fucking message. And then the second part of the message, I talked about this traveling circus of family here that came from overseas. And I keep picking up on some shit like, I don't know, it could be Haitian, they could be like, because these are, and it has nothing to do with skin color. I'm telling you, but based off of the root work that I've seen these people do, and the fucking maraca spirit shaker that this old woman have in her hand, bro. And it's hella funny because it's shaped like a chicken drumstick, but the bottom of the maraca or the spirit shaker is a bone, my nigga. It's a bone. It looks like a big ass, I don't know, a big ass bone, bro. The handle of this spirit shaker maraca thing with cowrie shells, and bro, this shit is hella crazy. But this is these same people. And they go after people with spiritual contracts. Whoever you are that I'm doing this reading for, I don't give a damn how long you've been with this woman or man. You could be a part of with a man that's a part of this group, or you could you could have been with a woman who was a part of this group. Nonetheless, I don't care how long you've been with this person. That is not them. That is not them. And see, these are the type of people, they don't accept defeat. So their last minute or last ditch effort was to probably ruin your reputation, seeing that they weren't able to destiny swap, as that shit is cut off now. They can't do this anymore. We've been talking about this for a long time. A lot of people in the spiritual community, they can't do this to a lot of you anymore. They can't destiny swap. They can't take your wheel of fortune. They can't interfere. They can't siphon your energy to manifest. So their last ditch effort is to make sure you never become nothing, or you never get seen, or never get taken as serious. So somebody's last ditch effort was because you were about to find out that this person is not who the hell that they say they are. You're going to be shocked, whoever you are. You may be shocked. You may have found out already. Nonetheless, their last ditch effort was for this person to get everybody a part of this community, to go along with them, pay them money, and get them to lie in a court of law to try and get you locked up, or to ruin your reputation, to put it all out there in the air before you before this new door opened for you, before your dharma came through, before you aligned your heart, before you get what the heavens have for you here on this earth. Not when you die, but here on this earth. And they wanted to ruin your reputation here and say that you were sick and you were getting people sick. So nobody would ever work with you or want to work with you. They thought that they was going to end contracts and shit, but all that did was push you 10 times forward. These people are being outed. These people are being outed. Because the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. These are people that work together in third-party triangulation situations where somebody has a pimp. See, the King of Wands don't have to be one person, but what I'm saying is this is who they started. It's almost like I cannot explain y'all to who these people are, what the hell they are. Like, this ain't no normal. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know where they come from, but this is not a normal family. Okay? I pick up on bath salts. If you know anything about like Haitian magic and folklore, stuff like that, you know they did these things with bath salts. It's called the zombie salt, and this is where they would kill their relatives off, or they would give them a bath salt or a concoction where it would slow their heart down to the point where a person would, that like a coroner, an Emmy or something, would consider them dead, so they could put that person in a coffin, and what they would do was ship that person's body to the United States to help them get into the United States free and illegally and undetected, because technically where they came from, they were already declared as dead, and then they wake up. They slow their heart rate down and make it seem like that person is really dead. So by the time they make it to their land of destination, their new land of opportunity or destination, they wake up out of the box. And this is where the term zombie initially came from. You can ask any Haitian person, ask them. They do, this is what they do. This is a ritual that they do. And they initially started that shit to get away from slave owners or being enslaved. Do you hear me? So this is a family like that. They got older. This is not your simple Yoruba. Like, you don't know Haiti. People don't know Haiti. Them some of them ones. They got that old shit. These like a lot of Haitians, don't disrespect, but even if they're you, like, because some of these people could be like Haitian Yoruba. Like Haitian Yoruba, I don't feel like it's Ifa, but it could be, but that's just probably because one of the feminines or some of the feminines decided to infiltrate the Ifa civilization or the Ifa whole trend or whatever. I don't feel like that they're really Ifa. These people really got ties to like, it's some shit about like Brazil, like Yoruba, but it's old. I mean, older than Santeria, some older than Yoruba. And then it has Haitian roots in it. I mean, deep Haitian roots. It's not the shit you learn in books. It's not the stuff that even if you got a Haitian homie or home girl or man or woman, they won't teach you this. This is only stuff that they would know amongst the bloodline. And these people are like skeleton key. These people, it's to the point where whatever this magic is, also how powerful it is, you don't have to believe in magic, voodoo, spirituality, energetic work, witchcraft, nothing at all. They don't mean that these people shit will work on you, period. You don't ever have to believe it. It will work on you. Like they have been immaculate at what they have been doing. And it's, y'all, like this is one of the most craziest weeds, because it's also like these people, I'm not going to say souls. They don't, nope. Once the entity attaches, the soul is God's, you know? Or it goes into the underworld. But these people have spirits, and it's spirit splitting. If the best way I can put it is, if I was one of these people, they listening right now. They can't do anything, but they're listening. It's like it's like I'm talking into the void right now. It almost seems like they want to echo. What the fuck? Anyways, like, these, okay. If I was one of these people, Salah, I would have a target, Salah. And I would attach to that target. I would do, typically it's through, they use these roots. Man, bro, the shit that they do is like, I ain't never seen it. There's the twig thing, and it got these small little leaves for a man. They typically do something to the man, put something in a drink, get them drunk, make them think that they got drunk and they just had a good sexual time. He probably won't remember or only remember the good parts and stuff. But typically these women like to take this twig thing and stick it up a man's wee-wee hole. Hey. For some people it's called, for some people you would know it as magu. Okay? And this is, I don't know how to explain it, bro. This is, think of it as a tracking device. And also that says that they control that person's, for men, Peter Whacker, for a woman, her hoo-ha. Your sexual energy. And they can, it's like they can do something to themselves, because usually the root will have their fluids. I can't make this shit up, bro. Like, they'll put some of their fluids, their sexual fluids on that root. They'll stick it in a woman. I don't know how they get it in a woman, maybe the cervix, but you'll usually be fucking knocked out, or you be done look like it had a good time after a party and stuff. This is how they do this shit. This is how they do this shit. And men, they put it up their wee-wee. And what it'll do is that even if that man or that woman is away from them, let's say that man decides that he want to sleep with somebody else, that person who put the root in them, they will be able to detect it. It's almost like they put their spirit, a piece of their spirit, into that person's body. I'm bullshitting y'all not. I'm putting y'all up on some motherfucking game right now. And then, like, for the woman, men can make it to where if she sleeps with anybody, not only can he detect it, but he can set it up to where some women do it where they get stuck together. Some men do it to where if the woman cheats on him, the man she cheats on him with or sleeps with other than him dies. It's called magu, bro. It's called magu. It's old. And there's something about a root. It's like this real thin twig. You know, like straw brooms? Like a straw broom, you know how to take one of the pieces of straw, how skinny, you know, you get a little piece that, it's probably about that long or something. This is what this is. And this thing got little bitty leaves that come off of it, but it's a twig, bro. And it's a root. And they do something with it, bro. They probably do blood and like their own sexual vaginal penis fluids on there, and they put it in a motherfucker. And with that being said, this thing acts as a tracking device on that person. Not only that, it makes them susceptible to entity possession. So once they put the entities on these people and put the root in them, they put the entity on that person, and it's almost like a controller. These people was like, I wonder what such and such is doing. I need some money. So even when this woman would get what she want out of this man, destiny swap with them, they'd never be too far away where she can't almost like with herself, or a man with himself, as a controller to call on their energy. All of a sudden, that person be across the world, they get the fucking urge. Sometimes it breaks if they go over water, but they get the urge all of a sudden. They ain't talk to this person. They want to call them all of a sudden. They craving them. They want to sleep with them so bad. They want to marry them. They just like all of a sudden, years done pass by, months, weeks, and all of a sudden they don't know why. It's like they're being called or reeled in. And it's because it's like, the entity and the root, it almost acts as a fucking control. I kid you not, bro. I kid y'all not. And that's what these people are. So with these men, they kept on sending out distress signals, a king of cups, a king of pentacles, and a king of wands, because they was dealing with this particular feminine. And I said, this is all the same feminine. Y'all may know her as different names. She may show up to be a queen of cups. Because for the king of cups, she came out as the queen of cups. For the king of pentacles, she came out as the queen of pentacles. For the king of wands, I kid you not, this woman was everything that these men were. But only because she studied them, she was groomed to be so, because behind her, every time, whenever I pick up on their energy, she comes out as the younger fire sign feminine with air in her chart, and he comes out as the king of wands behind the scenes with the 3 of cups, and the 8 of pentacles, and the 9 of cups, and the 2 of cups. He always comes out with this feminine. And I said, this that family. This is that family. Whoever you are, 6 of swords, they came from overseas. This was a family that was cursed to a bloodline that was cursed to loss, grief, pain, sorrow, nothing but endings. So they go after people with that high priestess energy or abilities. Bro, so much stuff flowing past my eyes right now. They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like it, but they can't do anything about it. And when I realized that that man was sitting at that table in that diner, and he seen me in that man's eyes, I said, "Oh hell nah!" What? Because I was new to the tarot, the readings. When I seen that in my dream state, waking state, I can't remember which one, but I realized that man could see me, bro. And then there's this particular light skin group that they work with up north here, northern Arkansas, and going north. And these are like high yellow people. They got freckles because it's a brother, a sister, it's a couple, and they all look the same. They got like blonde or sandy brown hair, freckles on their face, and they got like hazel or light color eyes. I bullshit y'all not. Because the dude, his name is Red or something like that. He got twisties in his hair. Bro, I was sitting in a fucking corner, and I don't know if I was a voodoo doll looking through the eyes of a voodoo doll, or I was looking through the eyes of a kid or somebody that he was holding hostage or something like that. I don't know what it was, but all I know is all of a sudden in my waking state, sitting on my couch over there, I did a reading on this. All of a sudden, I was watching this man. I was in the living room. I was sitting on the floor in the corner, and I was like, just looking at him. He was pacing back and forth. And I was like, that motherfucker a demon. I said, that's an entity attachment. That ain't who that is. And he was like, man, like, I don't know, like, motherfuckers, like, and this man, bro, like, he was tripping. He was wigging the fuck out, and I could tell that was not him. And then all of a sudden, he stopped, and he was like, I can say you, motherfucker. And I did a reading on this shit, bro. And then he took a blanket or something and covered my motherfucking face. Kid you not. There's several occasions where I've been tapped into the energy through other people's eyes or energy's eyes. Hell, I could have been a dog in that situation. But whenever I have tapped into these energies of these people, they know it's something about the eyes. They know it's me. He was straight like, I can say you, motherfucker. I don't know what you. Put the thing right over my fucking head like this. And I popped right out. Boom, like that. I bullshit you not. And that's the same way that this old man did. But if I want to explain it, that man, not this king of wands, that man, the other king of wands, the king of cups, the king of pentacles, several other people, several other men, masculines, feminines here, school teachers, do y'all hear me? DCS workers, people in the court system, laws of justice, lawyers, attorneys, bro, I'm telling you, strippers, everybody, bro, I'm telling you, these people, they're not them. It's the entity gives this family control over these people. It's like a fucking controller. It's like, well, I'm going to see what such and such doing on the other side of the country real quick. Let me click. And it's like they patch into that person's energy. Some of y'all going to find out fucked up shit. I know that shit sound far-fetched. I'm putting y'all up on game. This family, they like the black skeleton key. They like the black skeleton key, bro. It's some crap. I never seen no shit like that. I was real freaked out by when I did the reading. And I thought that was just it. And you know, it's only when I do readings further do I learn, but I thought that was it. But now I know that's not it. These people have ties to like Belize, but they may have like stopped in Belize. See, I don't know where they come from. I'm honest with y'all. I don't know where they come from. At first, I thought that they were from Belize, but Spirit had showed me that they just stopped in Belize. They made their roots. They met people there, and then they met people there that had ties to folks in the United States. So they knew. They talked to them, got to friendly with them, got to meet, bro. They got to meet. They got to know them. They talked about that. They got them to divulge their stuff about their life in the U.S. and their family in the U.S., where they live, what their family said. It was like these people were still around these folks for a long time because they were trying to map out their trajectory of where they were going to plant their roots when they first landed in the motherfucking USA. I'm telling you right now. And they either started off in somewhere in like Rochester, New York, somewhere up in that area. They either landed there or started there, and they migrated southward to Florida and then to like Louisiana and stuff, or they came to Florida, then they went to Louisiana area, and then they spread from Florida, Louisiana in a path like this. So they went to Kentucky, Tennessee, then they went towards New York State, anywhere up there. It could be Philly. It could be, I don't know, a lot of places up there, but up that way, even towards South Carolina and Georgia, stuff like that. But these people would have typically went towards, how they showed me, they went towards like New York. Some of them went northern, like Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, stuff like that. And then from there, I didn't detect any of them going to Idaho or New Mexico, Texas, anything like that. I detected them going towards like California, because the whole point of it all, I want y'all to hear me. The whole point of this whole people, they make roots. They gain their following. They put these entities, root work on people and stuff, and they get so big. And then they would have certain members of their group branch off, and they were to work their way inside to the inner part of the map, where it would be. I never seen nothing like it before. I mean, I would consider this like invasion and stuff like that. Same. I never seen nothing like it before, and like they some of these people, they even pair with, the different people like the carnies and stuff like that. Like those people, they travel a lot and stuff, right? It's like some of those people, some of these people groups, they would connect with like carnies and stuff, and they would work with them, attached to them and stuff, because those are the type of people they would be able to use to go in and out of towns and cities and scope it out, send their people out to scope it out. And they would even do like trafficking and stuff of kids. They would scope out people, families, kids and stuff, working with these carnies and stuff. Like they will be like, most carnies show up, and it's not to be disrespectful, they show up as like white people. That's how they be. But these people be connected to people that look like that. They come and help them set them up, but they're not connected to them because they black and white. You know what I mean? It's like, surely they're not together. Surely they just the ones that transport the stuff, and they're the ones that set up the stuff, and they're the ones that own the rides. But it's really that those people, when they get done setting up or whatever, however, these particular people, they go out and they venture out into the city, the town and stuff. They scope out the families, the surroundings, the police department. They become friendly. They talk to people. Girl, like it's like, it's the craziest shit I ever seen. But I'm telling you, I've seen through these people's eyes. And then they even got this building, bro. It's like an old abandoned schoolhouse or building or something, and it got floors to it. And in one part of this building, I kid y'all not, bro, I was seeing some crazy shit with these people. But with the groups, I've seen different sections of their group. It don't always involve the old man or this younger princess of swords, wands, whatever she is, and this king of wands. It don't always involve them. They show me different sections. See, one section in this particular building here, they use this building as like a I don't know, bro. I just know when I went in there, it was like I was like on the third floor. It was old, and I just know I was in this like an old classroom. It was old, and you can tell it had been abandoned, but it was desk set up, like a couple of desks, and then a couple of these desks, it was like undercover cops and agents, a female in particular with brown hair, bro, and she was sitting there and she was taking charts and she was keeping up with all the people that was coming in. They were informants, but they had also been out as like narcs and stuff. They work as they do like crime, like bro, they do like crime stopping and shit. And it's like these people they infiltrate. They'll have them this woman, bro, like this, and then she had a partner with her and stuff, and like they would send these people out that were a part of these cliques and groups. They'll have them go infiltrate gangs and mobs and people where they do scams and all kind of crooked scam shit, organized crime, gang stalker programs. They all was hooked on drugs, and they all would come to this place for debriefing, to crime stop, to be an informant and inform on people who are part of a group that they have infiltrated. And like the detectives was taking down the names and stuff of these people so they can get the reward money or the money, and they would give the informants a little bit of money and give them enough. They would keep them on this floor in this particular classroom, and they would give them these drugs that was administered by one of their fucking set up ass medical doctors, and they was giving them drugs to detox and to wean them off of the drugs, bro. I kid y'all not, because my baby daddies, 2 of them was in this, they were a part of this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It was people strung out every fucking where, but they was like, they were informants, like they was coming in. It was some crazy shit, bro. Like they was coming in from up the stairs and like to this room, and it was a big old classroom, but they were coming up to this room, and it was like old beds laid out. It was chairs that reclined. They was old, and people, it was like people strung out all in them, and you can see some of the people, they was coming in high, and you can tell they had just came from the group. They would take out tape recordings and wiring it and set them down on the desk to this woman and her partner. I'm telling you right now, and they was taking down. They had clipboards. And the woman, she was taking down all the informants' information, who they informed on, who they recorded, who they can crime stop on and get reward money for, or turn in and get money for them and shit like that, who they can set up and stuff like that. And then the man, he was taking down like names of people that was coming in for detox time to give them money. It was like they was cashing them out as they was handing in the information, people that they were crime stopping and informing on, bro. And the man, he was like determining how much he was gonna pay them, and then they were supposed to use so much of that money to sit there, tell them to go sit in a bed or sit in a chair and tell them to detox, bro. It was motherfuckers sitting up in there. I'm talking about fucked up, y'all, fucked up, but they all a part of this, whatever this family is, bro. I don't know what kind of, I never seen no kind of witchcraft, root work, black magic. I've never seen nothing like this. But I think I did like 3 or 4 separate recordings, because I'm like putting them together. They all was talking about the same shit. And so during that time, you know, yeah, BBLs was a thing, but if you notice, BBLs became, and there's no disrespect to anybody that became a big thing, because even if those women that do that, like the gold digger kind, they go after the ballers for the money, get their bodies done, they don't know that they are a part of a group that is a part of a group that is a part of a bigger group that stemmed from this fucking family that came here to the States. I'm telling you right now. And then there's these fucking crooked ass fed detective, woman and man, and this is the same woman. When I finally decided to go through my ex phone, this is when I was done fucking with him on that level, and then I just finally decided to go through his shit. That's how I got all them screenshots, them videos, them pictures, his locations, who he was talking to, secret hidden Google accounts, email addresses, phone numbers, people he was cash apping. The dude had like 5 different Cash App accounts. He had 4 different Chime accounts. I got into all that shit. Every email address, all the back pages, all the what do you call it? All the Tinder accounts, all, bro, like, bro, my ex fouled in a bitch, bro. Like, but one particular, you know, like some of these people, I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing talking to? Like, if you seen some of these people, bro, you would never even be able to associate a woman that looked like that, of her skin color, her creed, of her career profession. What the fuck is my ex doing fucking talking to somebody like this? And guess where she was from? Louisiana, bro. This woman looked like a whole professor. I kid y'all not, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you see shit like that. You see the Cash App transactions. That's one. You can tell that many of these motherfuckers dope heads, bro, from their pictures. Straight. Motherfucker leaving from here to go to McGee, staying there for so long, going to pick a motherfucker up from there, and then meet a motherfucker at the Sonics and Dumas. Like clockwork. Every fucking location. See, this is where motherfuckers is stupid. Every time he made a move with that phone, his phone was tracking a location. Bro, I got screenshot up the wazoo. Who a motherfucker was talking to on Facebook, all the locations. I'm talking about, nigga, I got too much proof. I got text messages, every fucking thing. Everything, bro. everything. Every fucking thing. That's why I just be waiting. It's like all my shit loaded in a chamber. But he ain't the only one. Don't worry. Everybody he was talking to, Facebook DMs and everything like that. Like, what the fuck he doing talking to? Everything. And it's this same woman. I got a screenshot of her name, how he was calling her phone and every fucking thing. This the same woman in that dream that was in that classroom as an undercover detective, bro, that was taking down people's names. It's the same woman. It's the same woman. Like, people would be amazed at the proof that I have. I just tell people I definitely wouldn't try me, but, you know, back to the reading. It is early. Fuck it. I got to get up and take my daughter to go get her hair done anyway, so it don't matter. I'll fall asleep over there while she getting her hair braided. It don't matter. Sitting in the living room, watching TV. She braided my baby hair. But, whoever you are, you gonna find out about I don't know, and you know, I don't care. I don't think you care to know. But this shit gonna come out. You're gonna be real surprised that whoever that Queen of Wands or Princess of Wands, Princess of Swords is, she one of the groomed ones. She one of these ones that's a part of this shit. She probably accepts 17,000. It's something real nasty about that 17,000. It could be like the money that they give her for meeting her or something like that. Like this, I'm telling you, this is the type of woman where she married a man. I don't think that kids are involved. I think she do have children with the King of Wands, but this is the type of feminine where she even hide her kids from these men. These men that she target, she hide her kids from these men. And she got kids by this King of Wands energy, but he don't take care of them. They leave the kids with like this grandmother energy, and she be abusing them fucking kids, bro. Like, they trying some bullshit over this full moon, but I'm telling you, they harvest is not paying off no more. They can't harvest energy. They can't keep going. The moon has given up on them. It's on your side. It's unlocked a new door for whoever you are. These people are not secure. Their sacral chakras are gone. It's because of all that root work. See, when that shit reversed, and a lot of people they did this on, these people lost their ability to use their sacral chakra. That means that their root work fails because these people depend solely on sacral chakra energy. That's it. Okay? Because your star energy, that's where a lot of your healing comes from. When your sacral and root chakra is balanced, a lot of your healing comes from there. If those two things are out of whack and everything else is in the upright or in stability and in activated, if those two bottom, that root and sacral chakra is not right, everything else is going to be off. Now these motherfuckers really, really, really worry because now you done checked yourself. You could have awakened from this shit and felt like, damn. And it could have been something as simple as a lie. And you looking at somebody like, you finding out somebody, listen. I say this to say I share a lot of transparency with people because when you spend a good portion of your life with somebody that you really, really love, and you find out this shit, I mean, you find out the evidence. This is not something you just think. When you finally look, because me, detective, I observe. Because when I get ready to, if I want to go look through a phone, I know exactly where to look. But that's why I don't go through phones, because of that, to me, that's too much. But with my ex, because of the shit that was going on, that he was doing to me, I finally decided, like, I'm going to go through his phone because I need every piece of ammunition that I need to make him get the fuck away from me. And I went through that phone, bro. When I say it hurt, it hurt. And it's like nah, but we have children together. We play, like, why would he plan having children with me? Why would he? You talking about a rude fucking awakening. Like, damn, so you mean to tell me like, and then, you know, but only then it was like, I heard God say, when I telling you this, when I let him take everything from you, when you got down to no money, no vehicles, losing shit, bills, utilities getting cut off, you know, issues with the kids, stuff like that. Like, wasn't I telling you this? And every time he left, I blessed you with something. You weren't listening, though. But man, the way God had to slap my ass awake, and then when I woke up, I looked to everything. I thought about everything for the 9 years I've been with him. And I'm like, everything was a fucking lie. Everything. Like, that's a hurtful fucking feeling, bro. And then, but once you accept that, or once I accepted that, because you may need to hear this, because this shit hurts. It hurt at one point in time. And that's why after him, everybody else is like, yeah, I shed a tear, but it's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bye. You just another one. Gone down the drain, you'll waste the soul. Goodbye. But besides the point, when I accepted that that's what it was, that's what it's always been, that he was never for me, bro, God opened my eyes to so much stuff about this man. That's when I started having the dreams about the other things, bro, that he was doing to me. About stuff that was right in my face, and y'all, some crazy shit that happened, bro. Some crazy shit. And you like, nah, that shit only happened in movies. I promise. Lifetime movies, they ain't got shit. They ain't got shit on me. Bro, this shit have felt like this be their point. They do these whatever they are, whatever kind of energies or mimic spirits that they are, bro. Like, because even the family themselves, they not human anymore. Those are mimic spirits. Um, even like if you make it out, man, like even if you make it out of this stuff alive, you break the curse, the spells, the root work and stuff like that, you finally get yourself back up in good standing, yeah, that help, and you do start healing. But surviving to think about it, you damn it, you almost, and a I'm not self-inflicting harm or suicidal by any means, and that's a trigger warning. I encourage everybody to get help. Man, surviving is even torture in itself. You full and full love, and you look and be like, they were never in love. You gotta survive even after the disconnect. You have to survive the mental part of it. That's why I don't be want like fuck what people talking about out here. Like I do not care. Like, and that's why that shit is old. Whoever you are. Like we're gonna put, don't worry, we're gonna put systems in. We gonna break this shit. I mean, we're going to dissect it down to where it seemed like it never had a holding on you, like you never went through this. Because I think the shock of it all, it'd be like, you really, you don't look at them, you don't look at the circumstances, you really look at you, and you do get to a point where it's not that you're insecure. You get to a point where I can't believe myself. Like I can't. And I've been broken up with him for 2.5 years now. I know he was a part of the responsibility of my son's death because I didn't want to be back with him. The fact that sick fuck could show up here at my mom's fucking door, and even at my other house, and knock on the door and look me in my fucking face. I recorded him though. How you using the company's vehicle to come up over here and harass your children's mother? I didn't talk to you in over 2 years. I don't want to talk to you. I think that's people better skate. They better learn to skate with what the leeway and the grace and room that I give them. And when you find out fucking people knew in your family, cause your community knew, like, bro, we're gonna put systems in place. I promise y'all. You think it's the going through it. A lot of stuff we don't remember. The memories only come back, you ever notice, after we disconnect from people? The memories come back that you never knew were memories, stuff you never remember happened, or you forgot all about. It's like, damn, how did I forget about that specific event, that specific trauma, that specific fight, argument? How did I forget a motherfucker left me on the side of the road? That a motherfucker bust me in my fucking head, bust my head wide open and shit, bro. Like, and then the memories, and they keep coming back. And you have to relive those things. And it'd be like, hey, your best bet is to just stay on. People don't get it. They be thinking this shit over here is a laughing stock. Yeah, hardy heart. It's really funny. Like, oh, you did it again. You sent somebody else in to break collective's heart, to use them, to play them, to try and sacrifice them, to try and record them, get them in compromising situations, to mistreat them, to abuse them. It's like, yay. It's like, yay. Like that hasn't been done before. Bro, you still be so fucking numb from the memories of what you really woke up to. Like, you really be like, God, I can't believe, like, where was I at? You really, then what if you got kids and all this time you've been with a person and you've been damn near out of your body? You don't even recognize shit until you get away and you realize, oh my God, bro, like if I was like this, like what happened to my kids? Like, masculines, if y'all have children with these type of women, I know y'all be fucked up because it's like, what about the kids? Like this bitch would do anything to the kids. You'll really be feeling like a person stole your existence and you weren't even there for it. It's fucking crazy shit when you wake up out of this stuff. And that's why I said, we seeing a lot, and people hate for me to say this, and this is not always the case, but I'm trying to, bro, I try to give it to y'all smooth. There's no comfortable, safe, secure way to say this. Use your discernment. Disclaimer, disclosure, okay? Entertainment purposes only. When we seeing these news broadcasts, breaking news where these men, these women, particularly these men, they waking up that one day all of a sudden they killing their kids, their whole family. What y'all think is happening to these motherfuckers? They waking up from this spell work. They waking up and realizing that they were not the fucking pilot in their life, in their own consciousness, the driver in their seat. They done got married, had kids with a motherfucker, and these people really snap out of it and be like, what the fuck? Like I was there, but I wasn't there. Like, how I get here? These my kids. I know they my kids, but it's like, bro, it's a spell work that's happening. And these motherfuckers lose their mind because when you come to an awakening to realize that your life has not been under control of you, but by somebody else through spell work and root work and other means, bro, motherfuckers out here snapping. They losing their shit. Recognize it. Recognize that this is what's going on. Whatever this traveling circus is, bro, this is a bunch of demons in skin suits. Whoever the feminine energy is, she is one of these feminine energies. There's a bounty hunter on her ass. a few bounty hunters because she got fugitive warrants in different states. Okay. And with that being said, she this feminine energy, she rolling with another Cancer feminine. Cause see, a few of them, they have expired visas and green cards or something like that, or like it's something about them getting married to some of these men. They do root work on them to get married to some of these men to get like citizenship. But these men, it's like something about the marriage can be annulled within 90 days, or I think it's like 120 days, or it could be somebody know better than I do. But the men, let's say the spell work break. Some of these men, the spell work is not lasting, so they go and get the marriage annulled after these women disappear on their ass with their money and shit like that. I'm telling you, because they plan on coming back, but they need the marriage, they need the U.S. citizenship, and they disappear only to try and reemerge. But the spell work done broke off of a lot of these men, and they go get that. They awaken like, what the fuck? I'm married, bitch. They go get that marriage annulled, and a few of these females here, stop, don't do that, don't do that. A few of these females here, their green card status or their visa status has been revoked here. So not only do they have ICE after them, and I'm telling you, some of them are Haitian. Some of them are Brazilian, but it's another word for it. They don't call themselves Brazilian, whoever this particular one feminine is. But their green card status has expired or it has been revoked. So ICE is after these motherfuckers, but then there's crimes these hoes committed. So a few of these bitches, they running, they somewhere in, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, they are in like the Colorado and the Dakotas area. They hiding out in these 3 states. But it's somewhere, it's like North and South Dakota, and it's the Colorado state. But now I did pick up on Idaho as well. I'm telling you right now, they go, it's like Amish countries. They go places where they have electronics, but maybe they just don't deal too much with the outside world. I'm telling you, they got a great one. Like these females, they got a gray 4-door. It could be like a Buick Century, like it's an older one, but a newer one. And that could be the one, the heating coil done went out, the heating coil pack done went out on it or something. But I'll be knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll be knowing what I'm talking about. And it's a Taurus and it's a Cancer. And it could be a Pisces feminine here. It's 3 of them here. And then some of them running around with a dude. He like, I don't know if he like Filipino or Indonesian or something, but he like mixed or something, right? He looked like a Rican, but he not no disrespect to anybody of the culture, but he not Puerto Rican. He looked like it, but he's not. He got real Asiatic features, but he kind of thuggish, rugged bone. He got braids and stuff like that, and he got like medium sandy brown hair, but he wear them in braids with beads on them. And he tall. He could be like 5'9", between 5'9", 5'11", but it's an Aries with him, and he could be like a Virgo. I'm telling y'all right now what the fuck I know I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And they on the run because these women got ICE after them, and they committed hella scams and crimes, not just against these men that they stole against, but also other families. Some of you feminine energies, that these are females that were a part of this scam ring that was stealing y'all identity. They finna be linked to them motherfuckers that they found the dead bodies in the chem lab and the fucking identity theft with that white girl and that black dude out there in wherever state that was. And then they just found another one linked to that. I promise you, I'll be knowing exactly what I'm talking about. Like all this shit is gonna be linked to each other. And then they're gonna tie that shit back to a whole bunch of fucking truck drivers. That's why they keep revoking the access to truck drivers that are here on a visa. I'm telling you what I fucking love, bro. Because they know that they helping transport these motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all. Yes, I haven't had sleep, but this is how I be. Okay? Like something like whoever you are, masculine, you fucking devastated by this shit. I mean, That was the point to have you devastated, but not in this manner. But you ain't devastated to the point of no return. This devastation is meant to be for skill of you. Here go the Cancer right here. You could be a Cancer. You can have a Cancer North Node. Okay. Yep, intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about, resulting from the history of, you finding out how skilled motherfuckers is, how hard that these people go to cause folks devastation because you realize that somebody got a heart murmur. Somebody named Dana and somebody got a heart murmur. Um, you realize that these people, like the point was for them, you to never live. I don't know which part be devastating to realize you lived through this, to have the memories come back, to look back on old memories and see what you didn't see and be like fucking almost disgusted with yourself that you tolerated so much, or to realize the end result and like it was never love. Is that the devastating part? Have kids with these people, marry these people. Is that the most devastating part? Or like to remember how much in love you was with this person and you remember just that one time they had a slick spot smirk on their face, or they gave you that look out the side of their eye, you caught them looking at you and you realized there was pure hatred for you when you was all giddy and in love. Is it that part that hurts the most? Or is it the fact that when you come to the realization that these people never meant for you to live? It was going to throw you and discard you in a fucking dump pile or come up MIA-ing you somewhere. They were going to come up disappearing you somewhere. That was the ultimate goal. Which one hurt the most, bro? And which one hurt the most? Can you live through it? Yep. Will you start healing from it? Hell yeah. Will you develop tough skin? Yep. Will your heart be broken and closed off for love forever? More than likely not. It'll be more so like you will still be open and willing to love other people, but the thought of somebody loving you, well, sometimes it just repulses you, to be quite frank. And a lot of the times people touching you, it repulses you as well too, because you'll always, not always and forever, but a lot of the times you'll think that that moment that you want to be loved and you think, oh, something gonna work out, or you made eye contact with somebody, or they are really a nice person and a good person, and then nah, and then be like, nah, never mind. Do your heart be closed? No. It'd be like, I will love everybody to the fullest of my extent. I know who to give it to. I just don't. Me today, I'm gonna be honest. Whoever you are, whoever y'all are, if you're feeling like this, people don't have words to put this shit in. It don't really hurt you when you the thought of not having to potentially go through that, and this is not me. It's such a fine line here. Want to be loved? Definitely want to be loved the way I love. Yes. Do I think that there are people out there like that? Yes. Do I think that they're under spell still or coming out of it and they may be just as fucking brokenhearted and fucked up about it as I am? Yes. And so is it time for us to come together with each other? No. Do I think we got a ways to go? Yes. Do our hearts become hardened? No. It's what you choose, but no. But the thought, being single not the worst thing. It's like, damn, don't you miss the sex? When you find out how disgusted I've been violated, no. When you find out how disgustingly vile you were violated, men included. People wonder how you could be celibate. Shit. And then motherfuckers like, and then like you do try. There, for some of y'all, a lot of y'all, not everyone. You do because in hopes, like you still want to show God and the divine that you are willing to still be that big-hearted person, and you try to be that. And then it'd be like, damn, you too? It'd be like, damn, are y'all all a part of the same, like y'all all operating off the same script? And then what be crazy to you when you encounter these people, the way you be ready to disconnect, like you got it, big dog, big sis, whoever, like you got it. Like, damn, you thought that shit was funny, hurting me? Laughing stock, slander campaign. You know, hey, I done came out of worse. That's not the worst thing you can do. It's hurt me, break my heart, or try to ruin my reputation. It's like, you know what I came out of? And it just become, people disappointing. But then it only make me harder when it comes to being of service to people and being transparent with y'all and expressing this shit to y'all, so you know you're not alone, because we only somebody gotta do it first, and we to be able to for us to come together. And and not in a relationship fucking shit, but come together as comfortably as we can. Some of us won't ever meet over the phone or over internet, over the live, bro. That doesn't mean we can exchange ideas as safely as we feel comfortable to do, to put systems in place to be able to communicate and put stuff in place so this shit don't happen, bro. Because you fucked up, bro. And I feel like it's so disgusting, bro. It's so fucking disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. And there'll be an idiot in the background. Don't ever be afraid to have courage to. If you masculine, you ain't gotta show people you cry. Fuck. But if you want to, fuck them. Because how you gonna hold this shit in? I don't see how. I just don't. It's times where we'd definitely be okay, bro. Think about it. Let it hurt. Sit in the pain of the hurt. Don't dwell in it. Don't live it forever. It was like, how the fuck these motherfuckers ain't in jail? How they not in prison? And still, I do not think about vengeance or none of that. I just be so godly disgusted. I know God disgusted with these people. That's all I think about. If I ever get angry about it, I'll be like, I know God disgusted with these people. I know God is disgusted with these people. My mind wasn't my own. My body wasn't my own. The purest thing on me is my heart. And that's nothing to say about my body, but it's, you mean to tell me most of my life, all my life, I had no control over what people did to me, how they touched me? Like, ugh, ugh. And even then, like, y'all, you mean to tell me you hired people to, and then the plan was to, like, dump my body or disappear me? Fuck all, it's like, fuck all y'all. Fuck you think you talking to? Cry, get over it, get a little bit upset, Go walk, meditate, breathe, take a spiritual bath, take a shower. Lay there in the bed, take a nap, sleep as much as you can, work hella hard if you choose to, develop a skill. Don't seek vengeance. Because if you think, collective, even if you didn't experience any of that, only if you experienced some of it, it's still pain. And if you think that you experience any of that, and these people gonna go on and they really smiling in the background and they living their best fucking lives, yeah, okay. Because it's like I say, it's real easy for people like us that been through things, a lot of things, a little bit of things. It's easy to show these motherfuckers what dark look like, ain't it? Huh? And as much as I don't give a fuck, do you think I would care? It's easy for me to go be dark. It's the hardest thing. But I know I know it's the most rewarding thing for me to be good and me to be light. Am I a bitch? Yeah. Do I say whatever fuck comes to my mind? Definitely. Because there was a time I didn't speak up for myself that I look and also reflect back on, especially with Mercury retrograde, where I feel like you should have said something. You know that? You should have spoke up for yourself. Fuck what everybody else. I don't care if nobody else held your hand. You should have spoke up for yourself. Some things, yeah, they could have been avoided if you would have spoke up for yourself and said, no, fuck you. So am I a bitch today? Sure. Do I not give a fuck? Mm-hmm. Do I love still? Yep. But do I care anymore? No, fuck everyone. Seriously, fuck everyone. And you're not with my program because I know I'm not hurting anybody. I know when I get on here, my intention is not to hurt y'all, it's to inform. And whatever information I have that I feel like I need to give to y'all, as much as it make me feel a little bit embarrassed, I give it to y'all. I would rather you know, or through an experience, or at least know you ain't alone, or have the information that you need about all types of shit, than for you to not know and for this shit to continue on. Because if the more of us are informed, the more, this is why the spells aren't lasting anymore. The siphoning things, the fake relationships, the GameStop, that's why it's not doing anything anymore. That's because it's worn off. Too many of us are aware and we're speaking out and we're making other people aware. So now the next person don't have to be the fucking victim that I was. And I'm not a victim, bro. I'm a survivor and and never mind. But, the next person, somebody got to get the worst of it. Some of us get the medium. So it's still bad for all of us. Don't matter how much or little you went through. But sometimes you have to be the first ones. I'm sorry, collective. Sometimes you got to be the first one. I'm so sorry. The next person don't have to be none of the things you went. That's why people be like, you're a liar, you're a fraud, you be telling them, but no, we all know it, we think it, we feel it, and we just be scared. Somebody got to be the first one to say this shit is really happening. Somebody has to be the first one. Fuck it, I'll be the first. It's what's the worst that can happen? Everything that they've already done, so it's like, what's next? Because obviously I'm not dead, so obviously God said I'm meant to be here, so what's next? Somebody little baby got a fever. You know how you, like as a mother, you can smell the fever on a baby's breath, and it's not, I don't have a fever, it's not like stinky breath, but you know how you can smell a fever on a baby? Somebody's baby has a fever. Somebody's name can have like a baby named Cadence. I got a baby named Cadence. Okay. Your baby is fighting off some type of fever. That could be teething or something like that, but I could smell like fever. I don't know. I ain't smelled that. I ain't had a baby in a long time, y'all. So yeah, but somebody gotta be the fucking first one. Like, girl, this shit really happened. This shit really happened to us. Like, you gonna have your days. We gotta have our days where we look back on this shit. We be like, bro, this shit really happened. And people really be thinking that I give a fuck. You be like, who are like, yeah, like do your smear campaign over there. I'm busy. Like, damn, I'll still be sitting here thinking like, how the fuck I made it out of shit. I still be thinking like by the grace of God, like how I made it over shit. It's like, oh yeah, you're in competition with me. Like, yeah, do that shit over there. Just be quiet while you at it. Just make sure I don't hear. I don't care. I don't care. Like you really be like, man, bro, like it's a beauty in that. I think people be really thinking that I'm a real bitch, man. I really don't fucking care. But it's a real beauty in getting to that energy where you just like, okay, yeah. Like, yeah. You be talking that dumb shit. Like, collective's doing spell work on me. But like, yeah. Pipe down. I'm trying to think over here. You, like, it ain't nothing that a person can fucking do to us collective that we haven't been through or made it through to live to fucking tell somebody else to look out for the signs and what not to tolerate and go through. Even my children, I used to tolerate so much bullshit from them because of a fucked up ass relationship I decided to be in and be blind to. So I'm so sorry, bro. But the shit that, even me tolerating stuff from them, bro, I cuss their ass out in the quickness. You can get the backhand or you can get the front hand, not in an abusive way. But I'm gonna tell you something like right now, I die for you, but you ain't gonna be the one to fucking kill me. Even my children, I had to stand up to them because that's their last resort. But I had to go through so much in order to be that for them and show them even with you, I have boundaries and like, I'm going to live for you to see me on the news, to see what I've been through. Bro, I'm going to be on the fucking news. I don't give a shit what nobody say. They're not going to be able to hide it. They're not going to be able to hide what they've done to us, bro. It's too many people aware of this shit, bro. If I'm picking up on it, other readers picking up on it. Real people that give a fuck, that actually do the readings. If I'm picking up on it, it's because y'all lived it. You know that? Some of y'all too. Some of y'all so scared, don't know if you fucking losing your mind, if you're crazy, who gonna believe you? Shit, the people like me that get your energy, your messages, your dreams. Sometimes I dream what y'all go through, and I be like, well, I know what that is because I know what I'm looking at because I experienced it, but only through my experience do I know this shit happened to other people too. And so, masculines, feminines, whoever you are, like, I don't know. It's like, what system's really in place? Because a lot of us, like, even if we all want to band together, how we gonna trust each other? And it's just kind of like that. I'm still trying to figure it out, bro. We're gonna come up with a way. It's like, how we gonna trust? We so fucking scared, bro, to have friendships. We don't know who gonna turn out to be the fucking psychopath that want to unalive ourselves on the side of a fucking highway and dump our bodies or to transport our bodies in a big truck. That's why I say to some of y'all, men and women, but particularly men, if you do know you have a divine feminine and she done been through something, maybe she look a certain way, or maybe you worried if she a gold digger like the other ones. Trust me, divine feminines don't want your fucking money. Maybe the last thing on our minds. Even when you feminine, masculine, whatever, same sex, people don't want your fucking money. Because what the fuck was done to us for money. Nobody wants your fucking money. One of the masters who literally would just was like, just be safe with, just let me know I'm safe. I mean, me, I'm not doing a fucking relationship thing. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I have too much stuff here that I need to figure out in myself. I got my own children they're not my problem, but they are my thing to handle. Friends, communities, support networks, yes, but like the relationship thing, like I'm not giving a fuck, bro. It's like fuck away from me. Don't look over here, goddammit. Don't like, no, I don't have a man, and no, I don't like men, and no, I don't like women. Nope. I don't like none of it. No. Nobody really thinking about that, bro. It's so unsafe out here. Nobody thinking about people money. You dying for that. Nobody thinking about, oh, I'm celibate, I'm single. Nobody cares. Like a lot of us, we do not give a shit. That's not the worst thing in the world. When you get to the point where you realize everything is a safety hazard at this particular time, everything is a toxic, danger, cautious, hazard, hazmat zone, you don't want none of that shit. You don't care. And you really like big toe in the water when you meet new people. And even when you click with people, be like, think about it. Like you be like, we really are here like coming out of this shit, bro. Last minute messages. Lily is significant. Ugh. For me, if I could just, God, just give me enough money or more than enough money so I can go and buy me a little small piece of island somewhere and, boater, you know what I mean? A little boat to go from one island to the next whenever I want to go vacay, want to go, see me a little Fanta boy or something like that. Not really. I'll just be saying shit sometimes. I'm like, yeah, fuck about that. But that's it. An island, build my own property, land on there, and just like never see humans except for maybe 3 times a year. 4, spring equinox, summer solstice, autumn, harvest season, winter. I'm trying to holler at y'all. I'm on the islands. I'll see y'all spring. You know what I mean? Other than that, straight off grid. I want to go somewhere where it rains and thunderstorms, but the weather is windy and beautiful, and there's beaches and white sands, and I can swim without getting eaten by a shark or a gator or stung by a jellyfish. You gotta put that in her, God. And most days I can just sit on somewhere on like a balcony and just cell phone, water. Like, how are you gonna call people? Woo! You can't hear me? Oh, it ain't meant for me to call your ass then. Last minute messages. Someone said, how you gonna order stuff? They make Amazon delivery by boat, don't they? If they don't, there's a business idea for somebody. Go get you a fucking boat, a nice boat. I don't know the brands, I don't know the sizes, but go get you one where you could deliver packages on the islands. Because I want my own private island. You only come there by invite only. And maybe it'll be for a retreat. Maybe we'll do some ayahuasca, you know what I mean, and swing from some fucking trees every now and then. But nope, other than that, maybe a couple of shaman trips or retreats on a part of the island that's separate from my place of living or establishment. But other than that, it's too many. I could be of service to people from there. It's not me. Respect, reunion, message of love, guide, and message of guidance. This is spirit guides talking. I think that they really think that I'm a bit of an asshole, but some of them are like, it's like, how dare they? And so for the people that be coming over here on this channel, you think some shit is funny, you think you're actually doing something, you're doing nothing. Stay off our channel. Some of us can't sleep after what we've been through. Some of us wake up shaking from our sleep. Like you don't ever even know what it's like to wake up like that or go to sleep. Even when you do nervous reset, vagus nerve resets, frequencies and meditations, and you get rid of the caffeine and the everything, and bro, you still sometimes just like, and you can't stop. Like people never know what that shit is like. That's why I'll be playing with folks. Reunion. This could be with you and your spirit guides, your higher self. And for some of you, it is with a person. And that's okay. Because even if other people don't want it, you and your person, you will know what's right for you and them to be together. I encourage everybody, accept that you know nothing. And just do away with everything. Lose your mind, literally. And that don't mean go crazy. Lose your mind. Become insane. Become insane. Etymology. So number 9, 2, and 7, there's 7 again. 7 has been fucking beating down my block, and 11 as well. Reunion soon. After somebody ends a karmic relationship, they needed help. You could be the person I picked up on. So soon you'll have a reunion. Whoever you are, this could be with yourself. But let's start there. A lot of us be like, that's a stretch. I never lost myself when I was with the last person. What do you mean a reunion? Like someone was hyperventilating. Like no. Okay, let's start off slow, real small. Reunion with yourself. Let's start there. Because some of y'all, what about the karmic relationship? What you mean someone I'm supposed to be in a union? Divine masculine, divine feminine, like, bro, that shit is too much. It's too much, bro. For some of us, it's too much. But karmic relationship. But you know what? Whoever you are, you sent out the signal. That says a lot about you. That means you're ready. Either you've broken up with somebody, broken out of a karmic relationship, come to the awakening that you're in one. Put that separate, okay? You're realizing you are in karmic energy or were. And just consider the reunion soon to be a reunion with your true self, your true nature. Because had not the karmic relationship happened, and I'm sorry for what y'all ever went through, bro. But had the karmic relationship not have happened to the extent that it did for a lot of us, where would we be? Would we know ourselves? Would we have awakened? If I'm ever asked if I would do it again or change anything, no. I can't say that. To wish that could cause a butterfly effect that could put me in a whole other timeline in a place where I don't even belong. I'm right where the fuck I need to be, bro. People cannot break me. It's like, yeah, do that over there. It's like, oh my God, you got somebody new. You can get the bitch, Bill Gluckman's down with the bitches in the house. Do that over there. It's like, yeah. You got all the materials and money and you're better than me. Can you do that over there? Shh, I'm trying to study and think. Help through karma. Because you communicated this. Some of y'all, whoever you are, you could have prayed real hard after this. Like it hurt, don't it? It hurts. Man, I don't know your pain, but I know the shared experience of the. Does it get easier? No. Does it get happier? Yes. Is the happiness you find within yourself, does it make that other stuff, it allows the pain of it, the sting of it to dissipate little over time? Yes. Does the thought come across your mind and still hurt you? Yes. Do you fully heal from it? No. No. But every day you work towards a different level of healing, and it kind of teaches you something, a lot more things about yourself. Every day I learn something different about me. I'm learning to gauge my temperaments. I'm actually learning that whoever it was that I thought I was in those relationships, as a child, as a parent, as a family member, that those weren't really me. Those were survival mode facets of my karmic self that I had to put in place in order to survive these people, whether I knew they were good or bad, for me or not. I literally put up these false fallacies, these shells of myself, these protective survival shells of myself in order to survive these dynamics and environments. So literally I'm learning myself every day. I learn something different about myself, and that in itself is healing, right? It hurt. I don't mean to make anybody cry. It hurts though. And you are very well within your divinity, your respects, your ascension, your power to be hurt. Somebody like, oh, get over it. Go over there in the corner, bitch. Just take your ass over there in the corner, or go walk in heavy traffic. It's like, no, that's not nice, Shay. I could have said worse, actually. People be like, get over it. As a man, like, suck it up. Stop all that sissy ass crying. Now I tell my son, stop that whining, because I'm unnecessarily whining, but he want to cry. Shit, cry. Give a fuck. Whoever you are, you definitely prayed so hard. You could have really broke down. I know what that's like. Well, I don't say that. I can resonate with what that feels like. Okay? You ask for help through this karmic cycle. Trust me, the ether's got your message. Oh, find out the person you've been with all the time, that's not even their name. What if you find out your ex has had reconstructive surgery on their face and they lived in a whole other country, and they'd be like, and divine led you to this shit. No, that's not my ex. No, that's not him. No, like, no. And like, how the fuck did you get there look on this page in the Caribbeans. Like, no, bro, that's not, no. He gotta have a twin. No, no, no. Motherfuckers sitting up acting broke with you and got a business with a wife 2 hours away. Like, what? Oh no, that's not me. Bitch, I help you establish the business name. I still have your business card. What the fuck do you mean this is not you? Is this not your car? That shit's sick as fuck, bro. You got that motherfuckers that's so your name is not your name, but your name is on our kid's birth certificate. Mm, that's some really fucking crazy shit. That wasn't the crazy shit. That's the shit that's just like, eh. That's not your name. Regrets and forgiveness. You've been doing a lot of praying. You know what I'm gonna say? Shit. If people tell you forgive the people, what's for yourself? You will get there. Some people, it's gonna take you a long time. Some people, you just say for you forgive them, but if you don't forgive with your heart, that forgiveness saying that out of your mouth don't mean shit. You know, to fake forgiveness is to repress yourself even further, hanging on to it for so long, it will repress you too. You know, I said, God is my final test to forgive people that I feel like that I could never forgive. My mom, my ex, my other kids' dad, my family members, my children themselves, co-workers, you know, everybody else. Like, is that my final test to forgive the people? Some stuff, like some stuff you'll be like, ain't no fucking way, ain't no fucking way. It's harder to give forgiveness than what you think. Because at one point in time, I was like, ah, bitch, I see y'all at the pearly gates of hell. Then some people, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Like, I'm gonna have to give it to God and ask God to do it for me. But I found myself just forgiving people, and all I ask in return is just people stay the fuck away from me, or I'll kill you. That's it. I don't want to look at you, see you, talk to you, speak your name, even feel a ping of you speaking my name. I don't want the memory of you to ever be there anymore as much as God wants me to remember you. I don't want the smell of you, no nothing. I just stay. I forgive you. Stay the fuck away from me. That's all. Do you ever think you'll give those people? Fuck no. Fuck you talking about? My kids then don't have a second chance with me. What y'all mean, bro? Because it's really bad with them because it's like they went through the pain of their brother dying. We all lost him, and they know there was some bullshit, and they know there was some bullshit with everything that happened before and after that. So it's like you really gon' I don't take disrespect well anymore. I'm not tolerating that shit. You can get the fuck away from me though. They be right along with them. Hey, they know I'm serious. I bet you them tones. It's surely, but slowly but surely. Do I feel like a bad parent? Nope. Am I a terrible parent? Made terrible choices? Yep. Have I been a bad parent before? Yep. Okay. Do it make me feel bad? Nope. Can anybody make fun about it? Nope. You're like, oh, you think that's funny? Like, you do that over there in the corner with you and your little muskrat friends. I don't care. But forgiveness, it is quite liberating when you can do it wholeheartedly. And you just be like, you know what? I forgive you. I want to release myself from the thought of what you've done to me or dwelling in it. And you forgive a person when you do it wholeheartedly. It ain't nothing that a motherfucker can say to get you to come back. Who? No, I don't remember you. Like, girl, I'm your cousin. We grew up next to each other, yay high and peppers all the way up until you came to my baby shower and my wedding. No, don't ring a motherfucking bell to me. Child, you are pressing a lot. You know, maybe you need to, wherever you are, your prayers should include, men, big dog gotta talk about that because we gotta have a conversation. I'm so serious, like, he be wanting, like, God, she, it, source, we want you to be very particular about what it is, communicate exactly what it is that you want, that you need, you desire. And it's like, how the fuck am I? God, come on now, stop playing with me. I'm learning myself every day after this. How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm still learning me. Can you just do it for me? It's like, nah, you're going to have to learn how to tell me exactly, communicate exactly what it is. But it's like so much is repressed. You'll learn to do it, though. You'll learn to pray. You learn how to pray and what to pray for. And you'll find that a lot of things that you once prayed for, you no longer pray for those things. When you get into this energy here, you're about a lot of people, a lot of y'all, if you're not there yet, and for those that are there, you know what I mean. You're gonna find that your prayers change altogether. They aren't even the same types of prayers. They aren't. It's like I never thought I wanted that, desired that, knew that, felt that, and here I am praying for something like that, something I've never liked. But how would you know? You just now finding your way back to you. Whoever you are asking for guidance through some type of karmic relationship or out of it, or even out of the regrets of it. You having a lot of, this is normal, forgiveness, regrets, this is you. You're asking for help because it's like you're still holding all the blame on yourself. Normal part of it. That's a normal part of it. Spirit definitely passing a message onto you. That's a normal part of it. Because you just see me do it. Y'all see me do it. If you've been watching for quite some time, like, I don't know what'd be more shocking. I really don't know what'd be more shocking to me sometimes. It really be like, look at you. Like, really, you the shit. I think I'm the shit. I feel like I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. I don't care what nobody else say. If somebody else got something to say, bitch, go in the corner and do that shit over there. Be quiet. So I can hear you. Be quiet. Anyways, but like seriously, it'd be like, where were you at? I be asking myself all the time, like, were you present for this? Where were you at? Like, where was your mind at? What were you thinking? Like, a lot of it's a lot of self-reflection. Yeah, the other people did this stuff to me, but it'd be like, where was I at? What was I doing? Why did I tolerate that? Why did I stand for that? Why did I overlook that? Why did I accept that as a truth? Why didn't I see that as a lie? It make you do a lot of reflection. But you learn stuff about yourself, the secrets, okay? About yourself. About the secrets of yourself in this karmic relationship through your karmic secrets. A lot of them are like, you'll be okay though. I'm like, how can you say that it hurt? Yeah, I know, man. There are no words. I will never fool y'all or sugarcoat shit for y'all. There's no real words I can tell you that'll make the pain go away. You gonna learn that over time. Because what worked for me may not work for you. Because for me, I listen to fucking punk rock and heavy metal sometimes. So, and I dance like a ballerina to that music. So, what the fuck I'm gonna tell you to do? Like, bruh, I'm learning myself. I do it like whatever the fuck makes me feel good at that moment, and I gauge it. Do I like this more? Do I not? Everybody don't want to fucking exercise all day, every day. Some people want to scream. Some people want to go somewhere in a fucking soundproof booth and that's big enough for us to smash and throw shit. Maybe some of us want to go to the old shooting range. You know what I mean? Wouldn't really be a bad idea, a trauma shooting range. Maybe we use more like blank bullets, but I sure been thinking like, you know what, I need to go to a range. Never mind. Don't pay attention. Some things don't need to come out of my mouth. Whoever you are very fearful about your children. That to be the kicker. That's that catch-22, isn't it? Like, especially you're a masculine, get your fucking kids. Get your kids. But how am I? You're gonna do it. You worried about them or not? Because the message of warning from spirit is you'll be in, burden of tears about your children. Cannot make it up. It's right here. You don't think you can be a single dad? Sure you can. Hella resources that'll help you, just like they help a single mother. Okay? That's the message from karma. Okay? Fears. Because it's like, hey, are you more fearful of not being able to take care of them alone or by yourself, or being a stand-up single father or mother because you've never done it before, you don't even know where to start? Or are you more fearful with them staying with the karmic parents? These fucking parents that do shit to their own children, y'all own children. They've been not them. Maybe that's the biggest part of your burdens. Somebody got an echo, a door open or something. Yeah. Free message. Get your kids. I don't know. Do it the legal way, or secrets about the children, or stuff being repressed about, like your children, you're being kept from communicating with them. You're very fearful of what's going on with them. For somebody, it's not for everyone. Mm. I don't know. Source is telling you like whatever it is you're about to learn or that you just learned. It has freed you, but I think that there's a bitter melon is significant. Bitter melon. Okay. Message of freedom and source. So we got learning freedom. This is self energy. Message of freedom from the spiritual realm of the ethers from source. Like you've been freed for something, from something. Maybe it's just not the way you expected it to be because of something with children. But there's abundance here. You hella abundant. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like to do the message about that. Listen, you're a parent. Do what you need to do. You do what you need to do for the children. Period. And that don't mean staying with a motherfucking karmic. Because there's the message of warning that if you do that, burden of tears, you're being guided right out of that. That's the spiritual message. And you better respect, they say you better respect the message. Because the mirror effect is here. You go back, oh, you finna mirror the same shit tenfold. With abundance, mirror effect, and abundance. You're about to mirror the same shit that you went through. I mean, get back in a relationship. Maybe you already did. Duality and anger and love. This person got two sides to them. And one of them is an angry ass entity that's causing this person physical pain. So this person will hurt you. Fears. And that's all I need. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And that's all I got to say about that. Motherfucking phone is gone. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just somebody may be watching that. Child, your baby mama, whoever you are, baby mama, wife, children's mother, whoever, like she may be like Jenny. You know how she was. Y'all trauma bonded. Whatever her upbringing is, but she fucked up. That's because she was groomed to be your handler. But she like Jenny. Like to disappear all times of the day, night, days, weeks, even at a time, sometimes months for you. This person come back. That's your business. At this time, I like to call on the healing powers of the ancestors of our highest good for those whose hearts are in the upright at heart. Only for those. All karmic energies are hereby dispelled from this energetic field at this time in this prayer. They are excluded. Protect us of the mind, body, souls, and spirit with the healing energy of the divine. I gotta keep this thing. I don't know why I got the pillow thing. Release collective energy, their healed energy, their abundantly magnified and protected and sovereign and safe, peaceful energy of the mind, body, soul, and spirit of the upper, middle, lower, major, minor chakras, chakra systems. Put them into a state of balance and equilibrium so long as they are open to receive collective. If you do not want to receive, say, I do not consent. You do not have to consent. But for those of you that don't know how, to call your energy back and protect your shields, all of them. This is the way that you do it. Ashe? Release their energies back to their respective places with love and light. Ashe? Disconnect me from all energetic cords, fields, realms, and any other energies that I have connected to or that I have allowed myself, that I have allowed to connect to me, and sever those cords indefinitely. Send all energies that are not of my highest good, including hovering and monitoring spirits, their spirits and their strongholds, weapons, tools, mass destructions, both known and unknown, back through the portals from which they came. I declare dominion over those spirits, those energies, and those portals, and I heal and seal those portals indefinitely at this time. Ashe. Also, pull and retract all of my energy, my vitality, my energy's essence, my healing, my vitality, my spiritual gifts, abundance, my dual natured self, my happiness, my clarity, all of my knowledge, my information, my intellect, and all variations of such, both known and unknown, from all sources and forces that have pulled on my energy or that have connected to me during this energetic reading that I have not already disconnected from, across all realms and directions of time and space where my energy exists or has existed at one point in time or another. Heal and seal all leaks in my auric field and subtle bodies at this time by closing any doors, portals, or windows, and healing and sealing all leaks and cracks in my auric field, subtle bodies, mind, body, soul, spirit, especially my heart space and of my sacral and root chakra energy and portals. I close those indefinitely, and I heal and seal any and all other parts that I may have missed at this time. I hereby reestablish and reinstate my power and my authority over my own energetic field and shields at this time, reestablishing as a sovereign, safe, protected, peaceful, and abundantly supreme divine being of the Most High God. I establish power and authority over myself, my energy, and any and all wicked and negative, demonic, and low vibrational contracts entered into in agreement or by acquiescence of both known and unknown sources and forces of the private and public sectors, both known and unknown. Ashe. Ashe. Finally, bring me back to a state of balance, equilibrium, peace, and stability of all chakra centers of the mind, body, soul, spirit, as well as my heart space, my physical body, light body, subtle bodies. As I breathe in the breath of prana, or 369, the breath of life, and I breathe out to release any and all remaining energies that I have not detected or that I cannot name at this time. I release them to source to be cleansed, purified, renewed, and allowed to be transmuted into a higher vibrational purpose and energy for myself to be of service, however it is that the divine calls me to be, reestablishing my dualistic nature on all realms and all levels of self, of the I am, entering back into the divine flow. No, I'm sleepy. I gotta get up anyway, so. Collective, that was the message. I don't know how long we've been recording, but bro, we've been on here for forever. So, happy Sunday to everybody if you're going to church. Happy 4th of July, or belated 4th of July to everybody that may have celebrated. Nope. There ain't nothing. I'm finna go sit outside and breathe. Because I can take a nap at any given time, bro. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in, collective. If you resonated with any part of the messages that I gave out to you, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button at the very least. And I ask that y'all continue to come back and support your girl in any and all ways that you can, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter how weird, quirky, different, bitchy, or anything that I may seem like. Remember that my messages are only meant for intentions of healing, evolution, and ascension of those that are only open to receive it. I cannot force it upon you, nor can I do it for you, nor can no one else do it for you. There's no right way, no definite way to do things. There's no wrong way, and there's no fast track. Don't be fooled here on your journey and on your path. Remember, if all else fails, go to the Most High God Source for all your final answers and confirmations. I only give you the answers and the messages of what you already instinctually and intuitively know. I only pick up on the energy that is in the collective energetic field. It's because you put out the questions, but you already have the answers within. And that's the only thing that I like to do. And sometimes I may pull it out in the most brutal and blunt, forced trauma way. But it is never to hurt. Sometimes I have to shock you into the uncomfortable so you can heal at a level of acceptance. It's an accelerated healing. We're going through quantum shifts right now. A lot of your healing will be accelerated, so it feels like everything is magnified. So if you need an explanation as to why, these are the reasons why. But remember, you may not remember, but you have all the answers to your questions. And if you have a question, pray about it. Send it to the ethers. God, the Most High God Source, the divine, your spirit guides will find someone like myself, or even give you the messages in the dream. Nonetheless, be open to receive the messages to your questions, the answers to your questions. Don't accept this world as you would have it, but only as the Most High God Source and the divine would have it. For us to be our ultimate and supreme being selves, once again, elevating ourselves into a state of Godhood, Godhead, divinity, and everything above and in between, and even further and beyond. You are an infinite being, collective. Acceptance. And when you get it, you'll get it. Until next time, I release y'all with love and light. And as I like to say, don't let this world define you, collective. Define yourself like I define me. Because I'm your girl, Shay, the dual alchemist, your dual nature being. And I love y'all. As y'all release y'all with love and light on this beautiful Sunday. Hopefully you have a good one. And you're like Sharif with my assalamu alaikum ass sitting on a cooler. You know, I have to throw a little joke into it to end it off. I love y'all. Peace and Godspeed.